Welcome back to the JDC podcast. This is episode 7, I think. We got a very, very special person in the building, no cap. The man, the myth, the legend, my boy, Chris. What's good,
Yo.
bro?
Facts.
How you feeling today, my boy?
Shit, not gonna lie, I'm chilling. Feeling a little faded, but it is what it is.
Hey, bro.
Just a little faded. Nah, not smoke, but
Is it the energy in the room that's got you faded?
I guess, yeah. Low key, I'm feeding off the energy in the room.
Vibe from Steve.
For real, live resin had I.
No cap, bro. That shit just rising out the fucking brain. Damn, bro. Yo, bro, you gotta tell us a little bit about yourself, bro. Start off from early childhood. What's up with that?
Oh, like what exactly? Like what y'all want to know?
Honestly, I want to see from where your mind started as, early back to now, to how you feel you've changed.
Oh, so like early in my childhood versus now?
Is the what?
Yes, sir.
I guess I could say that I grew up like very alone as a kid. I wasn't really with my parents as often. Questions?
Did you have friends?
Nah, not really.
Shit. Did you get bullied?
Not like bullied. I guess like I've always been around people that talk shit to me, like family.
I don't know, bro. I remember you telling us
like
about a specific female that used to bully you.
Shit, bro. I guess she kind of like, I wouldn't say like bullied. Maybe I would say like sexually harassed me.
Hey, yo. As a child, a young boy being sexually harassed?
I don't know. I guess it was like mature topics for like elementary school, but yeah. I don't know. It was interesting. It was an interesting, I guess, experience. But
Did they ever, like, let's just say, I don't know if it was elementary school, if anybody could relate to this one, but did they ever do that whole, like, touching your private thing?
yeah, they did. They did.
I know I can't be the only one I'm talking about.
It's like a video, like, where it showed you about, like, sex or whatever, like sperm.
Yeah.
I remember after the video, everybody would go around the hallway and say sperm.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was a video.
School?
Yeah, it was in Hillcrest, though.
Nah, I
You
remember in
said-
Samson when they showed us the video, like the video they showed to the girls that they're gonna get their periods, and the video they showed to
Yeah.
the boys that their testicles
Yeah.
are gonna
I
drop.
don't even remember that shit.
You don't? It was wild, bro. That was a very traumatic
New Jersey.
day.
Do they have
Really?
sexual education in Pennsylvania?
I remember in elementary school, they always started with this one video about the birds and the bees, and it's basically like exactly what you said. In PA, so they show you a video in elementary school, and then they talk about it. That's before any sexual ed class. They show you a video in class.
Oh,
It
I don't
was-
know. I don't remember that.
It was so odd.
Bro, y'all remember the birth video?
The what?
I never seen the
You're
video.
talking about
Oh.
where
The
they
birth
show-
video.
where they
The
show a
lady
live
giving birth.
Yeah.
No, never
That shit
seen
was
it.
I don't
crazy.
think I watched it because I think there was a consent form. And I was like, I don't
Damn,
wanna
your
fucking
parents
see
didn't
that
want
for
you to
what?
watch that.
Yeah.
No, I just told my mom, can you sign it because I don't want to see that.
Yo, for real. I don't think I've seen a person giving birth until, like, I grew up, I guess.
Yeah, facts. Because you work at a hospital, bro. Like,
Nah, I ain't seen no one give birth at a hospital.
you haven't seen anyone give birth at a
That shit
hospital?
kind of,
Yeah.
that shit
I
kind
feel
of
like that'd probably be
private.
like the first thing you see.
He's not allowed in that wing of
Imagine, like,
the
your
hospital.
wife is giving birth and just a random ass dude walks in the room.
Random ass dude just pop up.
Like, pops their head and, like, what the fuck going on? Yo, facts. Like, nah, that type of shit don't go on in the hospital, bro.
For real?
What about you, Steven? Did you get bullied?
Honestly, nah. I kept to myself, but I also commingled with everybody in class. So, like, I really just talked to everybody, so nobody really picked on me. I'll be honest. Like, if we
Which
were
is
flaming
crazy.
each other, like, like family flame each other, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll flame back, like, I'll go with the punches. But yeah, I never really got bullied like that. Like, I don't remember a time where I got embarrassed or humiliated. So, I don't know. I guess I was lucky like that. I don't know. I'm
Lucky.
sorry.
Yeah.
How about you, Tiffany?
Did you get
I
bullied?
was bullied, yeah.
For real?
Who
Yeah.
bullied you?
Oh my god.
Call them out
Tyshawn.
right now.
I don't think, I think he left.
Who?
Oh, was
Tyshawn
that
bullied?
Jamal's brother?
I don't know his last name. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Do you remember where he was from? Like, was he from Parkside?
We were like, what, in like 5th grade when this happened? But he
feel
was
like
in
I
the same
know
class with me and with Max.
I feel
So-
like I know
Tyshawn.
him.
That name sounds familiar. as
And
fuck.
also to Sanaya.
Sanaya.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's funny.
It was weird because me and her were actually really
Y'all
good
got a
friends.
connection.
We were really good friends. Oh, that's the girl? Oh, damn.
She sexually assaulted my boy Chris.
Oh, what the fuck?
As a young child.
That person was.
I
Bruh.
guess I don't want to say
She was-
assaulted
What
because
happened?
She was
I
an
want to say
aggressive
assaulted.
This is the
bro.
first time I hear this.
Yeah, I
I
don't
didn't
really
know.
talk about
Oh,
it that
sorry.
often.
No, I mean,
not
but
at all.
that's good
I
that you
don't
talk
wanna
about
bring
it
back the memories.
because I feel like a lot of
Confronting,
men don't
probably.
speak up about that. You know what I mean? So it's like
Female
it's good.
bullies.
You know.
Fuck them.
Yo.
Pause.
Well,
But think about it. It's a
but
cycle.
yeah, I don't know because we were really good friends, and then Tyshawn told me he liked me, and he asked me to be his
Damn.
girlfriend. I said no, I'm sorry.
then he started
I like you as a
bullying you?
friend. Yeah,
You rejected.
yeah.
That
Damn.
man is a menace.
They would
It's
no.
so bad.
They did some fucked up shit.
Nah, he is a menace. I'm pretty sure I know him. Him and his brother were.
They were they
were
mean
on
to you
that
too?
nut. Oh
They
nah,
were.
they were my homies at the time, but they were on that nut.
Nah, they
What
were on
about
that
you,
now.
babe?
If I was ever bullied?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was never
Aw.
bullied. I
Okay,
got
so
lucky,
you
I
see-
guess.
Yeah.
Type shit.
You got lucky then.
Yeah,
I got bullied by
yeah,
my
try to keep
family.
Yo, oh my god.
Yo,
That's
Dead
called
ass, though.
abuse.
That shit was
that's called
crazy.
love, bro.
It makes you strong.
Yeah, it does.
No, it's not
Makes you
called.
tough.
That shit was wild.
word.
bro.
I mean, I feel like up to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It depends
Nah,
who.
my cousins,
it
all
depends
the
who's
cousins
saying
were
it.
assholes, bro. Bro, them motherfuckers sprayed DW40 on me and Adi, and they were like, "Oh, you guys are gonna die." Like, you know, like you guys are
gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Why would they do
No,
that?
they were like, "You're gonna die," and like, just wait until you
That's
die.
fucked
And
up.
so they
Yo,
left.
honestly, Jason's family is very interesting because, like, I remember you would tell me that they would rob you, like, take shit
No
out your
cap.
crib.
No, listen.
Whose wallet
And
was this
there was a
guy?
point where him and Julie lived together.
Yeah,
Is your wife?
facts.
Yo.
Facts.
No,
though.
he would make me and Julie fight on purpose.
Ooh, Jason?
Yeah, I was.
What kind of
shit
fight?
out
Like,
of you.
No.
like fist fights or just like
No,
yelling?
like he
Oh,
would
like-
just tell her, like he would
Yeah.
just make shit
I would
up.
just
He's a
start
fucking
shit.
weirdo.
Dead ass though, and like.
This man's an
And I
instigator.
remember, I was an
That
instigator
was
as a
so
kid. I was such a
funny.
shitty ass kid.
Yo,
But
Jason
yo,
used to
me
be
and
one of my
Julie-
bullies too.
I believe
Isn't he your
that.
cousin?
I believe that. I believe that.
Yo,
I believe
oh
that.
my god.
From ops to homies.
No,
Yeah,
but
for real, biggest
You
opposite
guys
in
are
your
family.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, but
too.
me and Jason didn't really become like really good friends. Like we grew up together
Facts.
since like elementary, but like till like
Facts.
freshman year of high school.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's so wild.
But
That's a
honestly,
long
Jason,
time.
there was like a personality change. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So that made me happy for you, and I was like,
Of
oh shit.
course.
But all right, on to the next
It's a
question.
fact, bro.
You know, I used to bully Jason, but he was never around me enough for it to actually be bullying. It was more like I just call him names.
I remember you would tell me about you would bully fucking people too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bullying.
I don't know.
going on.
I feel like
Davey was the bully.
He was. He would tell me what the
I
people
was.
would
I used to
too.
bully David.
Was the reason that you bully people because you got bullied?
Nah, I never got bullied. I feel like that probably has to play with like me being an immigrant. I probably felt like in order for nothing to happen to me, I got attacked first.
Mm.
you gotta be the dominant.
So it was
Yeah, I
like
gotta be the
a
aggressor.
defense
Mhm.
mechanism.
You're in school, bro. Go to learn.
I mean, that's me thinking
Why do you
now.
gotta
At the
hurt
time, I
people?
wasn't
It's like,
thinking
nah.
that.
I think why it's 'cause as long
I
as
mean,
you're
if you
in
were,
control, though, in the
Yeah,
I
if
guess
you're
the
on the
point
top,
of view,
nobody's
like
gonna
an
fuck with you.
like an immigrant kid.
Facts.
But Chris, can you tell us about that period of time when you were like, you just went MIA for a little bit?
So this is like,
Was that when you were smoking?
nah. I actually had stopped smoking during that time. It was just cause like, I don't know. At the time, I really just wanted to just be alone, and like,
Was it 30 minutes? It's not 30 minutes.
yeah, just wanted to be alone. I don't know. I didn't really have many trust for like the people around me. Like, even though like, yeah, like we're very close, like very close, but it was just felt like, I don't know. It felt like very personal. Like I just needed my own time to just be
Okay.
by myself. And yeah, like luckily the people around me didn't really take much offense to it, cause like I'm surrounded by people that kind of understand
Yeah.
and are like, you feel me? Like we may not talk for like months, but as soon as we do talk, it's like we never stopped.
When was
Yeah.
this? 'Cause I don't remember this.
This was, I think we had the group chat, right? No. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
we had
Did
a
we have the group chat yet? No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
when
we
when
did?
he was MIA, yeah, he wouldn't respond.
Oh,
When
yeah.
was this?
This was when
But I guess-
this was when he was smoking. I remember this specifically because
When, bro? I don't know when this man was smoking and
What
when he
year
We
is
wasn't.
need receipts.
What year
no,
was
Like-
because
This
All right,
was,
for example, was this in
I
high
think
school?
like
this was in high school.
Yeah.
What
senior
grade?
Year,
Oh, senior year?
senior year, and I
remember
remember
going
this
to
was
MIA.
when
Always
uh,
kept in contact.
bruh,
Since he don't love you.
what?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it was when he was hanging out with this is gonna get bleeped out anyway. He was hanging out with The other
Just
Chris.
give him more work.
The other Chris?
Yeah.
There's
The
another
other one.
Chris.
Yeah,
there's
the other
another
my
Chris.
homie
Chris
Chris.
who?
You know,
I don't know his last name.
He's
so-
Dominican.
It starts with a J.
Don't say it though.
Yeah,
I don't want to cut that
With
shit
the
later.
J?
here's my
Uh-huh.
question for you though.
He kind of
Was he a skater boy?
Nah.
No.
No, not a skater boy.
Um,
See you later, boy. He was
He
um.
was fly. He was fly. I don't
He
know.
was a
I don't know how else to
smoker.
describe him really.
Oh.
Oh,
Was
He was
he,
Dominican,
uh,
though.
It was cool though.
Do you find that you can get along with other Chris's way
Don't
easier
drag it.
than other people?
So
I feel like at first it's kind of awkward
Okay,
because
okay.
like I don't know. I never met a Chris that I got along with until I met Chris, like the homie Chris. So it's kind of weird at first, like calling another person your name.
Yeah.
But like you get used to it. It's just another name for real.
Yeah,
For real.
can't relate.
It's facts. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. My name is common as fuck, so I just got used to it. Fuck, there's like a billion Christophers in the world, so
I mean, same with Tiffany, so.
yo, real shit.
Really,
These
I
are
haven't
guys'
met
names.
another Tiff. I don't think I have.
Her
There was
aunt's name is
Tiffany,
Tiff.
oh, I forgot her last name.
Good.
But
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's always pulling out the last name.
Yo, name dropping.
Yeah, that
Shit, I don't.
dropping. Like,
And
she
then
from?
they say
Sorry.
people's addresses
Wow.
too when you said.
Yo, I was I was gonna speak on this today. Yo, so I'm hearing John's podcast, and like, yo, I'm hearing like, yo, the first thing I noticed, I'm like, yo, is that a fucking sound effect? I went back 10 seconds. I was like, let me hear this. It's like Davey saying like something, and then it goes bonk. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit is funny as hell. Yeah, it's like bonk. And I'm like, yo, that shit is
yeah,
funny.
Jason
as
had to play it back for me. He was like, "Did you
Sound
hear that?" I was like, "No." I'm like,
I
"Go
paid
back."
attention.
Yo, the funniest sound effect is later, like towards the end of it.
I'm not towards
that,
the end.
that one had me crying. I know when you listen to it, you're gonna be laughing. But that shit is funny.
Yo, okay, but let's just say that I peeped that we low-key left in Jesus' like location. And I was like,
Yeah.
yo, and then I'm like, yo, and then after that I'm like, yo, I see
Oh,
like I talk
because
about
you said the shop.
yes.
And same with the John video too. When we talked, when he said the Daisy girl's name, like he said,
that
"Oh yeah,
shit
does
I
she
clipped,
still?"
though. Oh wait, she talking about the address?
She said,
shit.
"Oh yeah, like near where Chewy lives," and then he
Oh,
was
they
like
don't
in
know
front of
who
the
Chewy
no,
lives.
but they said in front of the. She said in front of the. I mean, he said in front of the ice cream shop too.
Oh,
And then
shit.
that's what made you think, "Oh shit, I said
Yeah.
the same thing in Jesus' video."
But you know what, man?
Yeah,
There's
no
so many
cap.
ice cream shops. How would they know?
True.
They also don't live.
Yeah, but he said that.
No, because it was literally said there, and I can still hear it. And then after that, I remember I got to the part of like David, and I was like, oh shit.
They also don't live right in front of it.
But it's like, who's gonna know, right?
Only people from your guys' school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, facts.
Your guys' school is
So we're
huge.
Oh yeah, I took her to
Is
that.
it? You got a little
Oh,
school?
you took
Your
her?
school is huge. Your guys has so many floors.
What?
Your school wasn't like that?
My
I thought-
school was one floor in the middle of like a cornfield,
What the fuck?
and
What
my
the heck?
graduating class was the biggest class ever. It was 250 people.
What the
What?
fuck?
Okay.
But
So you,
like,
I mean,
We had
you
way
did say
more
it was like a
people.
lot of like
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
we had
white,
a lot of
right?
fucking
Yeah.
people.
White people.
I think we were the largest graduating class, right? If I remember correctly.
Mhm.
I don't
I
even
don't
know how
know. I
many
don't
people
care.
were in our class. And going back to the question that we were talking about before, I don't remember this period at all. But both of you
Really?
happen to remember
Well,
exactly
the reason
what
why
it
I
was.
remember it was because I remember this one day, me and Tiff, we were hanging out in the morning. We were gonna all meet at Somerset Diner. We were like, yo, we haven't talked to Chris. We haven't seen him in a
Damn,
while.
without
So
me.
I was like, Chris, let's go. I was like, yo, where you at? You know, pull up to you know
Yeah.
Somerset Diner, and that's when we saw him.
See, but that was, I don't even remember if that was during school or not, to be honest with you.
I don't. Wait, was it during school?
I don't remember. I just
'Cause
know that
remember
he
you
went
weren't.
MIA
That's
for a
when you
little bit.
weren't. That's when you weren't here.
Yeah, so that was my senior year.
I remember
yeah.
that day.
So
That was
it
the
high school.
weekend. I remember because I was on my way to Krav Maga at the time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yes, yes, exactly.
Did we have to drop him off once?
Nah, y'all went with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
we
I like
went.
vividly remember. I'm like, but I don't remember all the way. I'm like, why were we with him?
Nah, the
Why
funny thing is
weren't
y'all drove and followed me there. It's like y'all
Yeah.
escorted
Oh.
me there damn
I
near.
remember that.
But it's like, why did we do that?
And then we.
Yo,
definitely
word.
was like,
I know,
Why?
yeah.
Like, that's what I was trying to remember.
Well,
I'm
that's
like,
how you know
why?
we some
It's
head
that
ass
squad
friends.
mentality.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
yeah.
Head ass though.
That's crazy.
Do you not? No, do you really don't remember this ever?
Not at all, bro.
Well,
Davey
yeah,
was in his
like,
own world too.
That's probably because
Huh?
like, wait, did you have classes with Chris during your senior year?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably why. 'Cause
Oh,
we-
you didn't have classes with
Oh,
Chris?
no, we never had class. We haven't had class in a while.
I told you, man. He just doesn't like
Since-
you.
What the fuck does that have to do with the scheduling?
Wait, when did we have history together?
That was
What
sophomore
grade?
year.
Oh.
year, no?
No, that was
Nah,
sophomore
that was
year.
right at the beginning of.
That was sophomore
Nah,
year, right?
it was
Or
freshman year.
Freshman year?
Yeah.
That was freshman year?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes,
Was it?
it was freshman year.
I thought it was.
See, he knows. It was freshman year.
Sophomore year.
He talking about like, yeah, I was there.
What
I
the
saw
heck?
it all. I remember.
What? That is wild. Are you sure?
I thought
Yeah,
I
it
feel
was
like that
freshman
shit was
year.
sophomore year.
Nah, it was
Yeah.
freshman year. How did y'all meet?
We met online, honestly, on a dating app.
Tinder?
Nah, not Tinder.
Oh, the one for the Christians?
Yeah. What is it, Christian
Talking
mingle?
about, are you talking about blackpeopleme.com?
Wait,
Why
what
would Chris be on?
Yo.
Who seeked out who
Okay.
first?
Yo.
Wait, was it Bumble?
Hmm?
Oh, flash it.
Mm.
Wait, I thought you guys went through Instagram.
No, Bumble.
Yeah, and then it like carried over into
I thought this
IG.
man
Oh,
Devin
okay,
Booker is
okay.
with.
Oh.
What
Is
call?
Bumble like
Exactly.
better?
Who shot the shot?
Yeah.
Who shot the shot?
Well, on Bumble, the girls have to. So
Oh.
we swipe.
Oh, that's
and in
cool.
his
Yeah, she
bio-
slid in them DMs.
In his bio, he says something about like he makes playlists. So I said, hey, send me like a playlist, and
Aw.
he sent me. Then he sent me this one song. What's the song called? Because I can never remember it.
I think it's In Your Arms.
And
I
yeah.
just-
And then,
He's-
and, then, and then he was like, add me on Instagram, and then we messaged on there. And our first like time, like really talking, our first date was he FaceTimed me to play Careless Whispers on the piano.
You what the fuck? Okay.
You played it on the piano?
That's some
Yo,
fly. That's some
piano.
smooth,
I can imagine him
That's some
playing the
smooth
piano.
ass
That's
shit, though.
crazy. I didn't know about that.
Tears.
that's some
Yeah, I didn't know
smooth
that.
ass shit.
That's crazy.
But what about her caught your eye? Because, like, from what I could recall, you wouldn't really, like, talk with girls like that.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like most of the time you would just be friends with girls, but you would never really, like, make a move.
Well, that's because Chris was always like, I don't know. You were single like all throughout high school.
Yeah, so
You can say that.
I don't know if I'm like mistaken. She's your first girlfriend, right?
nah, not
Oh,
at
is-
all.
oh, really?
Nah.
Oh, oops.
Not my first girlfriend.
My first.
Nah, she's the first girl
But
that
you're
I ever
the
brought
first
to
one
my
he
crib,
cares
though.
about.
Like to my parents at all. Like, yeah. But going back to what you had said, like what I guess made me, or what
Yeah,
about
like,
her
what
caught my eye?
about her stood out that made you say, all right?
I guess it was like, it has to be the way like she carries herself. Like I always tell her all the time how sweet she is, and like
Oh.
how like I don't know, like she just is very warm spirit, and like I guess I grew closer to her over time.
When was the moment that you had feelings for me?
Honestly, I feel like it was the first time I linked up at her crib, cause that's when we made the pizza.
Mm.
Like we made
You guys
pizza
made
together.
pizza?
Yeah. Then that's when I guess not spiraled, but I guess elevated. You know, kept going up further.
Spiral into confusion.
But yeah, that's when I locked it down, and shit, it's been pretty great.
How far
That's
were
good
y'all
to hear,
into the relationship when he went to your house?
That was like the second date.
Yeah.
Probably like
Damn.
yeah.
That's how you know Chris is trusting.
But he
bro.
was late,
Oh,
Late.
and I was gonna cancel on him, but luckily I
Oh.
didn't.
How late
Because
was
then this
he?
wouldn't have happened.
Oh my god.
Like 2 hours.
2 hours
God
late.
damn, bro.
Oh my god.
Shit.
It was
when
by
I'm
the
late-
time
yo,
he
and
showed
I
up
get
was like
shit for when I'm late for
8:30.
20
I would've
minutes.
closed the
He's
gate.
definitely lucky. He has me dead. What the fuck?
Why were you late? He
man
was
was at
nervous,
work, bro.
bro.
What
he
you
was
talking
at
about?
home thinking, should I go? Should I
No,
stay?
we
I
Should
was
I
like,
go?
damn.
No, you
Were you
always say
nervous?
you always
No.
say you're leaving,
Nah, it's probably
but
this
you really
place far
didn't.
as fuck.
Nah.
Oh.
Honestly, if I were trying to think back to the day, I think it was one of those things where it's like I'm on like I guess like Colombian time where I just like always go late.
Yo, why do people say that when they're late? They're like, yeah, I'm on that time.
It's because I'm Colombian. So. But nah,
Different time zone.
yo, honestly, I'm trying to think back to. I think I was just chilling for the longest, for real. And then I was like,
Hyping
oh,
yourself
shit.
up?
Nah, I wasn't even. I was chilling for real.
So what
I
time was
chilling.
it? What time did he tell him?
He was supposed to come at like 6. He didn't show up until 8:30.
Oh, okay. All right, you said that.
Damn.
That's wasted time.
You were
right
pissed?
He was
Yeah.
tired.
Shit, I would have
He was
been
tired.
pissed. I would have waited for him to get there and been like, you could go home.
Right. Oh my
some
god,
baby
that
shit
shit would
to
be
do.
petty.
Shit.
Petty, bro.
That, this
But
man's
nah,
the
yeah.
devil.
Time is money.
But I guess let's reverse the question. What about me caught your eye?
Damn, bro.
Probably like, well, from Bumble or just like when we first started like hanging out.
I guess in general.
Both.
Between both.
From Bumble was probably your style in that one picture.
Right?
My
My
favorite
boy got
picture
some.
of you.
My boy get fly for
Yeah.
real.
But like once we started talking, his personality, cause like when I first met him, he was super like nonchalant and chill. But then like once we started hanging out more, his goofy side came out, and I'm like, yes, he matches my energy. I like that. But yeah, he's sweet. Even though like it's funny because he doesn't act like sweet when he's with you guys.
Of course not.
But
You get flamed.
Oh, God. He hurts.
Flame.
Does your family like him?
Yeah, they like
But
him.
do they really?
Adore me.
No.
What do you mean by that?
What do they-
Because they could say, yeah, we like him to not hurt her feelings, but not
Yeah.
actually like him.
No,
Nah, they love
me.
him,
No,
I be
they
playing
really like
iMessage
you.
games with their mom.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I be cooking her in Connect 4.
Aw.
It's cute.
No, but they really do, cause he always wants to help. Like when I first flew out to LA, he came to my house like when I wasn't there and helped my family like pack up all my stuff to move.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's nice.
And he offered to like when we were driving back from LA, he offered to like drive all the way back from LA to Jersey with us. So like he's
Aw,
always like
Chris is a
offering.
cutie.
Oh.
Yeah.
You a weirdo.
Is he gonna tell you about his feelings that he has for Davey?
What?
Stop it.
Yo.
You have to expose it.
Quit it.
Oh no.
Pause. We'll
Not
cut
yet,
that.
not yet.
He said we
What about
cut
his
that.
feelings for me though?
Yo, Chris looks so uncomfortable.
Alright, where were we? What were we
Shed a
talking
light
about?
on any of this.
Nah, for real though. Okay.
The world ain't ready.
But so mainly you like him for his
Shake
style,
the
right?
room.
And how he came off, no? Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris is fucking cool. Like that's the thing about Chris. Like he low-key reminds me of an egg. Like,
That's my favorite food, though.
Yeah.
that's a
my
bad
favorite
way of
food.
like
I ain't gonna
very
lie.
hard shell. You would not expect like him to be
But
like
yeah,
so
softy
goofy and so
under.
cool.
Yeah.
Because like he looks like. Honestly, he looks like the local plug. So he's like, so he like,
The local
Bro, you know
plug.
what's crazy?
Yo,
When I was
tough.
like 14 years old, I went to Chris's house, just on some regular shit. I was real nice, real respectful to his mother. And then the next day we go to school and this man is telling me, oh, she thought you were a drug dealer or some shit.
yo,
Why?
Bro,
What did she
Bro, I was
think
wearing
that?
a red flannel shirt.
Can't be mean mugging anymore.
Nah,
For
Davey
real.
looked like a plug though. Like for real though. This man
That's
dressed
every
like
Spanish
one
mom, though,
low-key.
bro. Shit, judge a
Bro,
book by
that's-
its cover. Fuck it.
Yo,
Nah,
bro, get
bro.
hard to be thinking you
For real though,
trapping.
you a cool ass egg.
Damn.
Man.
Appreciate that, bro.
No, for real.
I'll
Like
keep that in mind.
real shit. I mean, I know. Not being called an egg is not like the highest thing, but like I hope you know the metaphor that comes with it. Means you're very special, bro. For real.
I feel that. I feel that, bro.
You know what I mean? Not to be on that hippie shit,
Here,
You
I have
on
a-
that hippie shit. Fuck it.
I have a little question for you. So you always been a fly dresser. At what age did you
Okay.
realize that you have a natural talent for picking out a nice fit?
Honestly, bro, I wouldn't even consider myself a fly dresser, like, always. I've always, like, I don't know, I've just always
Man had a
kinda-
turtle backpack.
Shit.
We're not gonna say he was always a fly dresser.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
No, but I
backpack?
fucked with that though. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, but you used to wear a Rocket Raccoon sweater that had
Yeah,
a
but that's
tail
the reason
on
why I
it.
love.
crazy.
I fucked
That
with
had a
Chris
tail
Taylor.
Don't
on
look
it,
at me,
bro.
Jason.
Oh.
Jason,
Jason, talk
Yeah.
about
Around with
bullying.
that shit.
You know, that's the ironic part because I used to wear some cringy ass shit. But
You
like,
got
at the
bullied
same-
for it.
but at
Not
the-
me.
no. Yeah,
He
I
did? You
Wait,
did?
No, not really though. Cause
When was this?
the only person that would bully me
You
would
got
be the people I
harassed
walked
for it.
home with. The people
Wait,
I
but
walked
when
home
was
with.
this?
Whenever you went
Yo,
from middle school, we would walk back. The only people that ever say anything would literally be him,
Jesus.
Chewy, all these motherfuckers. And then, when Chris was there, he'd say something. I'm like, this motherfucker had a turtle book bag. He'd be talking shit.
Damn.
But I fucked with the turtle book bag. I thought me and
God,
Chris were like
I'm
on the
jealous.
same wavelength at the time, but then I'm like, oh no, definitely I'm getting flamed for my shit.
Nah, it's funny you say that, bro. Like, flaming the backpack. Because, when I brought it to class or when I brought it to school and wore it, bro, people would want to take pictures.
Hey,
Wow.
yo.
So
They're
it's
trying to
like
make some memes out
There's
of
some
it.
class.
the
Oh, your book
fucking
bag?
yeah. When I had it on
Oh.
and shit. Yeah, I don't know. People fucked with it, bro. I don't know. It's a selected taste, I guess. But going
Well,
back to the
like you said, like you said.
going back to the question though, I never really felt like I was always a fly dresser because like I don't really have everything. I guess that everybody else had like the Jordans and shit. Like that's why I wouldn't even rock Jordans now because
We'll
like
get to that in a second.
I don't know. I guess I never grew up with it, so I never felt like it was me.
Like sneakerhead type.
Not sneakerhead, just like Jordans in general. I
Yeah.
feel like mad people just like they fuck with like I don't know people that don't even watch basketball wear Jordans. I don't know.
Hypebeast stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's just kind of corny, but that's just me personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never had anything that I really wanted, so I just wore like what I could get,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is like
Facts,
cringy
man.
shit. But I don't know. You just kind of develop your style from that.
Where'd you get that turtle book bag?
Oh, I got it from Hot Topic.
Exactly.
Oh.
I got my book back from it.
Yeah, I was a turn around
Wait,
and
guys.
die kind of kid. But shit,
You know, bro, I never told you. Well, I never told you this. It doesn't really pertain to you like, or you.
it's like
Okay.
What the fuck?
But you remember when, like, I would walk you home because you were afraid to walk that far alone?
no,
But-
I don't remember that. But
For
continue.
real?
But yeah, I would walk him home. Like, nah, that was the homie, so you know what I mean? We would just chat it up and shit. And then, like, I would walk back home alone. And one time, bro, some niggas pressed me on my way home. Two grown ass men, bro.
What
I
did
was
they
what,
say?
I was what, like 12?
Oh, I think I know
Oh,
where you're going
what
with
the
this.
fuck? I've never heard this story. What the hell?
I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I never
told me
told
this.
anyone. Nah, I didn't tell you this.
You sure you didn't tell me
I
this?
did not tell you this.
He didn't tell
Alright,
anyone.
wait,
I
tell
think
the story,
I was like
baby.
11 or 12 years old, bro. I was just on my way home, and I see them walking towards me, and you know, you could feel
When
energy.
shit's about to happen.
and the way they were walking and shit. I'm no dummy, so I was like, all right, let me cross the street, and them niggas crossed too, bro.
What?
But as soon
how
as
you
they
know.
crossed, I was like, oh, all right. My suspicions were right. Like they about to do some
They
shit.
about to hurt me. they're gonna hurt me.
Oh, no.
And I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
they didn't really do anything.
But
Just
did
like, nah, they just kind of fucked with me, but they didn't like hit me or you
What
know
the
nothing like
fuck?
that.
They was just talking shit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were they saying?
Type. I don't remember.
Lame ass
This was years ago.
motherfuckers, bro. Picking on a little ass
Bro,
kid,
it was
bro. What the fuck?
grown ass men. They look like
Facts.
30-year-olds.
That's
No
weird.
life, bro.
Bro.
No life.
But it could have been something worse, bro. Have you ever gotten jumped?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
Real shit.
I think
my
I don't know what I
God.
was doing that night, but it was walking by back home from I think it was the Family Dollar area, like around that
Oh.
strip, kind of where.
Hamilton?
Yeah,
Hamilton
Hamilton.
Street?
Yeah,
Damn,
like where
you
G
got
lives.
jumped
Yeah.
like 2 blocks away from your house?
Yeah. I was walking home and then this guy, I seen this is how it went down. So the dude was on, there was like a group of people on one side, farther down, and then I was walking down the street, and you feel me, the opposite street, opposite sidewalk, and one dude, they're like talking, and then one dude crossed the street, like connecting to mine. And he walks down towards me, and I'm like walking, little ass kid. You feel me? This is turtle backpack era.
Oh,
I ain't have it
damn.
on. I ain't have it on, but I was young. You feel me?
Facts.
So he runs up on me, and I'm not thinking nothing of it. I was a la-di-da ass kid. So he
Aw.
runs up on me, and he like just like sucker punches me in the face for no reason other than I was walking. You
Damn.
feel me? No reason other than I was just there at the wrong place at the wrong time. To be
Facts.
honest.
And then the other two just started beating on you too? Or?
Nah, I think it was some initiation shit or
What
some
the
shit.
fuck?
I don't know.
Go punch that kid.
Yo, word.
Yo.
Okay.
You
no,
just happen
for
to be that
real
kid.
though.
Oh
That
my
shit, the
God.
same thing happened to me too, bro. At McDonald's.
So is this like common?
They beat
Oh my
you, or-
God.
Never got jumped.
Bruh,
Because I remember
yeah,
you telling
no.
us a story and you running away with your
No,
brother.
no worries.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the same thing.
Yeah.
Just for no fucking reason.
No, but I'm saying like I guess you guys are just like, does it happen to every male? Like
You know, bro,
It's-
I got
mean,
jumped
it's-
one time
It's very
too,
common
bro.
between like I feel like it's very common when, especially with growing
that
up.
concerns me. I can't let
Because
my
New
brother
Brunswick, it
walk
was the
on
same
street,
thing. I would
like-
hear it from my cousins too. That they
Now they gentrified the area, so it's a lot better.
yeah.
Do you think so?
It doesn't happen as much anymore. Because now you see like moms with their baby
Yeah,
strollers down the
walking
road.
around.
Now I'm seeing that. I wasn't seeing that before.
They just got to build the sidewalks.
Well, that's
To be
why my
clear,
mom never
though-
let me walk
Yeah.
during middle school. That's when she had her restaurant right here, so it was
Shit, I
literally
wouldn't
right
either.
Your
across the
mom had
middle
a
school.
restaurant? What the hell?
So I would just go. She would tell me, she was like, "You better walk straight here." I always wanted to walk home after school. She was
Uh-huh.
like, "No, you're not allowed to."
It's
So she
funny
would
you
drop me off
say
in the
that,
mornings,
bruh,
and then
but
yeah.
I wouldn't consider, like, to be clear, I wouldn't consider that like a jump.
You
You
feel
got
me?
assaulted.
Yeah, I don't consider.
Cause like it was just a one on. You feel me? It wasn't like multiple people. It was just
Did you
one.
cry?
Nah, I ain't cried.
It didn't hurt.
Why me?
I cried.
Nah, he just socked me, bro. And I just remember like it was just like a petty hit. And I think like he tried to grab me, but then like it was kind of tussle, and then I just ran pretty much.
Oh, little fat ass kid.
Yo.
Yo, pick you up.
Yeah, not wrong.
I can't rob him.
Yo,
What?
Yeah, because I remember you used to be a lot heavier.
yo,
Like,
imagine
low-key, bro.
you-
Get that fat ass kid.
Yeah.
I cried, bro. And then I run.
And that's when my life changed. It's like, no.
Is that why you
Upside
started
down.
doing oh.
No. But you were saying something, David?
But what happened though? Like, all right, because I remember you in the middle school. You used to be a lot chubbier. Has he shown you any pictures of when he was younger?
A little bit.
Yeah, so he used to
Not
be
many.
way.
Picture.
Not many pics.
He used to be way chubbier. So what was it that kind of like led you to being more? I want to say health conscious because you probably weren't thinking of your health at the time. But what kind of pushed you towards being like more athletic, like being involved in more sports, and doing more physical activity and shit?
So that's a very good question. I guess like I've always done boxing like throughout my younger like child years, but it wasn't until like after school when in that period that y'all talked about me being alone where I wanted to like I guess better myself. Like I swear like bro, I would spend so much time by myself and it sounds crazy, but I feel like more people should be by themselves so they can learn to be by themselves.
No cap.
But I would record videos of myself talking about what I want to do, like the goals I want to do. Like I would talk about how like I wanted to like, I guess like be more in shape. I would even talk, bro. I have a video of myself talking about like I want braids. I want to braid it this way. I would show the camera like everything, bro. Swear, it's funny because like those moments in your life and like those goals that you set, once you like actually complete them, it's like you're a whole different person. Like you have a whole different resolve. You know?
Would you say that's sort of like manifestation?
Nah.
I feel
I
like it's
wouldn't say that.
unintentional manifestation. Like if you look back and you think to yourself, okay, in a way I was
Maybe.
manifesting.
But is it manifestation to set a goal?
Well, like, wouldn't it also be considered like you already like you talk about it or you sort of like that like a vision board type shit? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, you mentioned vision board. That's the first thing that I like thought about once you had said what you said. But I don't know, to be honest. I believe in like manifestation, but I also believe in like faith in yourself and like pursuing the same goals every single day to the best of your ability. But nah, yeah, bro. I'd say that was the reason, just being alone.
You know, I don't know if you remember this. This is when we were all, I think we were all in either your car or we were in Tiff's car. I don't remember. But I remember you telling us, like, I think you had a hoodie on. I don't remember what it was, but I just remember you cut your hair off. And I remember you telling us, like, that every time you, like, change your hair / cut your hair, that you feel like it's like to be like a new person.
That shit
You
sounds
remember?
corny. It
know?
sounds like those memes where it's like when the slightest inconvenience happens, when it's
I
like a
dye my
girl
hair.
dyes their hair red. But I guess you can kind of say that. Yeah, I don't know. In that situation, I guess I was a different person because I had never cut my hair that short ever in my life.
Yeah.
Like that was the first time, and I just walked into the barbershop, and this is when I just met the barber that cuts my hair now. Like shout out to Louise.
Hey,
But
Louise.
Like that's like literally the second time I was like, yo, I want to cut all this off, and I had kind of decent length hair, but not like what I got now. And now at that point, I got like a brush cut with a fade, and that's the first time like, yeah, bro, first time I got a fade, like you know, really like that's when I started learning about shit like that. I didn't know what a fade was, a taper, like, fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me neither, bro. That's
What
why I
made
was
you-
asking about that.
What made you decide to cut it?
Bro, I remember I kept getting flamed.
For what? For having long hair?
Yeah, I kept getting
You
flamed.
got
My
flamed for having
Oh.
short hair.
And who flamed you?
I remember being flamed by Jury. Jury was one. My boy Stevie. His name is Steven, but we all call him Stevie. Little Steve. Yeah, I guess it was them. They kind of like got on my head about it.
Damn.
But like realistically though, it was I don't want to give them the credit for cutting my hair because I decided to do it like as a way to change
Because of them.
because of this fucking bullying that we were talking about. But nah, yeah, I guess I just decided to just cut it and say fuck it.
Bro, speaking of bullying, I was
Stop bringing up the past.
no.
It's like nah.
Nah, it's not about the past. We can leave that in the past. But I was gonna ask about like, you know, the body positivity movement that's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying like you should be happy and comfortable in your skin and who you are.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna say?
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this.
Just
So I have it written down, but not like the way that I would like to ask it. It was just to like, you know, just so I remember what the question is.
Mm-hmm.
But with the whole like body positivity movement and stuff, and you being conscious about your health and having had gained this knowledge in school about nutrition and all that, what do you think about the body positivity movement? Where we're basically telling men, women, children, adults, like everybody, that it's okay for you to live an unhealthy life.
My honest opinion is I feel like we're like a generation that's trapped in complacency. Like it's okay to be mediocre when it's really not. But like everybody's giving out like second place trophies, third place trophies, participation trophies.
No god.
Damn.
But yeah, I don't really like fuck with it. I'm all for like, you feel me, not feeling like shit, you know, because of how you look or, you know, like that. But you feel me? I don't know. We talked about this before about fucking bringing bullying back. That's one of the reasons, bro.
Bring back bullying 2023.
No cap.
No.
2023. Bring that shit
Yeah.
back.
Overall,
But-
I guess I wouldn't really fuck with it like that.
What about you? I really want to know what you think because you're, you know, very like pro woman, very feminist.
Well, I think that everyone should eat healthy. I wouldn't support someone eating unhealthy food. My siblings, like, I'm trying to get them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, bro, I don't want that shit. And I'm like, it's good for you. You're gonna like it. You could still live, like, eat good stuff. Like, I don't know why people think that eating healthy is, like, gross. It's not.
Bro.
There's oatmeal. Oatmeal tastes good. There's good shit out there. I mean, like,
Not
You
gonna
know.
lie, I don't
They make
really have a
little
good
bits,
taste in
fine.
food. I like great tasting food. I just don't know how to find it. My girl
Yeah,
honestly
like-
puts me on to most of the food that I eat.
I can
now.
put
And then he
you
funnels
Okay.
that shit towards us and takes the credit.
Yep.
yo,
Yep.
what the
He's like, I
fuck?
know this nice restaurant.
But yeah, bro, real shit. Every morning, before I met her, every day, I would eat the same shit every day for breakfast: boiled eggs, with
Yeah, I
oatmeal,
remember
fruit.
that.
And then
The fuck?
afternoon,
Yeah, he
all I
ate
would
boiled
eat would
eggs.
be like chicken, rice, beans, and
But that's good,
some-
like,
That's
protein.
pretty
Like,
regular.
That's
Yeah.
all I would
Yeah.
eat every single day. Every day. But shit, bro, I'm not complaining. It was great food, but I'm not saying that there's not greater food that's
Oh,
still
yeah,
like
yeah.
healthy, you know?
yeah.
Damn, but then with like the whole body positivity, I mean, you could eat like cookies, pizza, you know, whatever. It's all in moderation.
Well,
though,
yeah.
You know,
I
Like,
mean,
if you're doing
there's-
that every day, all day, it's like, all right,
Yeah, exactly.
chill out. What about you? What do you think?
Honestly, I'm on the same wavelength as Chris on the sense of I don't like the whole second place trophy shit.
Damn.
Because at the end of the day, it's like you're almost like telling people, hey, like it's okay to be fat and gross, and you know not care about your appearance, and it's like that's going towards like younger kids too, where it's like they're gonna be like, you know, stuck in that mindset.
I'm glad you
Until it
brought up
gets to
younger
that point.
kids. How do you feel if, like, how would you want to raise your son or daughter? And they're having, like, these thoughts of, like, body insecurity.
Honestly, I would, you know,
You would bully them, right?
no. I don't know how I would go about that.
I
I
mean-
would probably tell them that whatever it is they want to change, they can. You just got to put the work into it.
Mm.
Well, I think
Yeah.
as a parent, you'd want your kids to do activities.
That's
So
true.
it's like there's no way that they won't already, like, you know, you're building that mindset for them at a young
I'm not gonna
age.
force them to though, but I don't want them to bitch when they're like, "Oh shit, you know, I
No,
want abs.
my
I don't
child
have
has
abs.
to,
This
I don't
motherfucker
know.
go work out."
There has to be some sort of, even if it's like not being fair, like just like it could be artwork for all I
He
fucking
said, "Fuck
care.
it, whatever you want to do, just do it." Damn, don't be in the curse long.
But
forgot.
what do you think about the body positivity movement?
I support the body positivity movement. I think like people should just like be however they are. Like obviously like people are trying to eat healthier, but like it's not like they're gonna like instantly become like fit overnight.
Yeah.
So like I support it because like a body's a body. Like everything's beautiful. I feel like it shouldn't just be like skinny people should be like
Yeah.
considered like better than everyone else. Like I feel like
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause you
even if you're heavier or fat, like you're still healthy. It just like
yeah.
you just look different than other people, and
No,
I think
that's
it's
a fact.
okay.
Because like just fitness in general, it's like a hobby. Like people like it, other people don't. But I think like you were mentioning, like I think in general everyone should eat healthy, but it doesn't mean that everyone needs to work out. There's a lot of ways to be active. You could take a walk around the fucking park. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
just healthy living.
yeah, healthy
exactly.
living. Like,
But it comes in all forms. Is
yeah,
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Oh, that's facts. But the thing about it is like, if someone has like something bad, clinical wise, right? Like let's just say
Speak
they're.
up.
Oh, let's just say they're gonna be diabetic, right? Or, anything along those lines. You know, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all that. You know what I mean? You can't want them to keep being like that. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like when I grew up fat almost all my life, basically all my life, and I was like, I would always get slack from it. You know what I mean?
You're not fat.
Huh?
You're not fat.
Tell me why. A lot of people consider me fat
Maybe
now.
maybe
No,
when you
you're
were
not
a
fat
little,
now.
Maybe when you were a little kid you were fat, but
You're
I don't
tall.
wanna
I was
say
fat.
but it's
Definitely.
crazy because most of the time, like you're told that you're fat when you're a kid, and you look back on those pictures,
you're
you're
like,
like,
I
now
look
I'm
good.
fat. I
Oh
look
my
good
God.
back then. Like what?
It's fat. You wanna know what's crazy? Me and you and Julie took a picture together. This was like I think a couple years ago. We were still senior year,
Okay.
and I was like, I remember getting told in that month. I was like, they were like, yo, you gained weight. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right. So I was like, damn. It's like when
Wait, who said it to
gotta
you,
show
though?
her that picture,
Um,
Jason.
Who was it? No, it's me. I hear it from my family.
Yo, facts, bro. I
And
was
like-
to add to it, bro. My mom would always would always flame me, bro.
Same.
She would call me an
Really?
elephant, bro.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
I
gotta be
swear
on
to
the
God.
same type of timing.
I swear.
That's fucked up.
Swear, bro. She
Yeah.
would get on
But you
my
know what it
ass.
is? I think it's that they want you to like look
That's certain
better,
way.
you know?
But you
'Cause
don't
like,
tell a kid they're
ideally-
fat. You say, hey, let's go take a
Nah,
walk in the park.
nah,
They probably
maybe-
like that in these
I don't know.
houses.
Maybe they
Gentle.
just
You
don't
from
know.
South America, you say that shit straight
Yeah.
up.
Well, yeah,
Nah,
no,
they
I
don't
mean,
care.
Those
The
the
generations
do
are
it
more
though, too.
ruthless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They'll like
Oh, shit.
they'll like pinch your stomach and they're like you're getting fat, like lose some weight. Like they're not
Yeah.
nice about it.
Oh my
No, they're
God.
definitely not nice about it. I remember like my dad and my dad's workers, they'd be like, yo, like, bro, like I'm telling you this as a friend. They'd be like, yo, they'd be like, yo, you're not gonna get any girls if you're gonna be like this. And I was like, this is when I was in like middle
What
school,
the fuck?
and I was like,
That's funny as
I
hell.
was like, yo, like why am I having this intervention while
Yo,
all y'all just drinking beer, eating?
Why is it that you're not gonna get any girls is the motivation?
Oh
though?
God,
That's
though,
mad
that was the
funny.
motivation all the time. To be like, you're not gonna get a girlfriend. You think any girl's gonna
You
want
think
you?
anybody? You think anybody loves you?
Like, I was just like, yo, like I was just wondering
These
if you
were
went through
your-
that same thing. Like
Your boy cousins, right?
these are coming from everyone.
His
Even
dad,
my
bro,
aunts,
his
dog.
dad, bro.
Even my aunts would be
The
on
funny
that
thing
time.
is, they were probably fat.
They were.
Yo, I'm dead.
It's crazy though, the whole body positivity thing, like how everyone wants to be skinny now, but if you think back then, like during like ancient times, like to be beautiful was to be fat.
Mm.
Like that was like the body.
You know,
like,
it's funny
goal.
you
like,
say
if
that.
You look at the Renaissance like statues and stuff. They're all like curvy women and curvy men.
Because that meant you
Damn.
had money.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Like
To
you had
eat.
money, you had power, you had status.
Gotta
If you were
eat.
able to
No
eat,
cap.
yeah.
Now it's if you have a BBL and you got money.
Hey,
Yo,
Yeah.
what
BBL
the fuck?
Honestly,
BBL
though,
is the
like,
meta now.
BBL is an investment.
and if you don't have a BBL, that's even better.
Facts.
No cap. Because honestly, like, I don't discriminate against body types. I fuck with all body types. I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, it's like, but there's also like a point where it's like you gotta come clean to
You
yourself
gotta,
too. You know
you
what
gotta
I mean?
shape up, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's like I've seen it. You know what I mean? Some people don't care, and I've seen it, and I've seen it plenty of times where it's like you let yourself go, and then all of a sudden these are the same people that are like crying still about it, you know, and still buying diet pills and still, but they're not willing to
Putting
do
in the
anything.
work.
Yeah, they're just hoping like this pill just helps, but it's like you gotta put in some effort into it.
I feel like as long as you're doing something to maintain your health, it shouldn't really matter. Because even me personally, because I like to eat, I eat a lot of food.
Same.
You know,
Chili's,
you know,
bro, Chili's.
yeah, I like to try
Food is
new
good.
shit. I like sweets. I like pasta. Like all that. I'll eat anything. But whenever I feel like I'm getting to a point where it's like, okay, I'm kind of like, you're the first person that notices it in yourself, and you can
Yeah,
tell like,
definitely.
okay, I'm getting a little bigger. I don't want to look like this. I'm not just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna make a change and be like, all right, cool. Let me cut back on the sweets for whatever 1 or 2 months to make that little bit of a difference. So as long as you're doing something, I think it's fine.
So how you feel about the people that are like would call you racist for being for calling them fat?
A racist for calling them, but fat's
Yeah.
not a race.
You're
But that's the
fat
thing
sis.
though. You're fat. You're fat phobic though.
Oh, that's
Oh.
I called it fat sis.
What?
Because I was trying to find like the word he said.
Nah,
it.
but real shit though. People are like that though. Like it's the same
No,
thing
yeah.
for like being canceled for trying to make fun of a homosexual. It's like they'll try to like ruin your reputation because you said someone is overweight or like you know.
You know those these videos are gaining like a lot of popularity. Well, they do the dating with the red button.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen that.
Yeah, it's like as soon as it comes up, if whatever, you don't really have to have a reason. You can hit it, take the other
Oh.
people off, right?
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of people in those, when it's like, for example, one that I saw was like a slim, fit kind of looking Asian guy.
Oh,
and-
I know what you're talking about. I
yeah,
saw
like a
that
bigger
too.
looking lady, and he hit.
But they had
he,
their blindfolds
He did the
on.
hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hugged her,
So-
and then he hit the button.
That's fucked up.
I feel like a
That's-
lot of
that's
people were
topic.
hating on him, and basically saying like, "Oh, he's fat phobic," but
Why you
I
laugh?
don't know. I feel like when it comes to dating, like that shouldn't really matter.
Well,
Now, if you're like going out of your way and attacking bigger people on the
Yeah,
street,
that's fucked
now
up.
that's some
fat
crazy
phobic
shit.
shit.
Fat ass.
so you're saying he just had a preference?
Yeah, exactly. Anybody can have a preference,
Yeah.
Like
But he
maybe.
I think he should have just waited a little bit respectfully and then been like, okay, let me press it. I don't want
Yeah.
because I don't want to like people to get like the wrong
They
impression.
would have
But
got on.
Is
bro.
it more respectful of him to say, you know what, I don't want to keep wasting both of our times because I know I'm not going to
Yeah.
go there, so let me just end it now.
But I feel like weight changes. Like you're not gonna be the same weight
Yeah,
your whole
that's
life.
true.
Facts.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
true.
like I feel like he shouldn't be so like judgy because she's bigger. Cause like for all you know, like next 2 years she can like lose the weight and be
Facts.
completely different than then he's her type.
No,
But go
listen.
ahead.
There's this video, this girl's TikTok I came across. She was big, just like the girl in the video, and she lost a lot of weight, and her man still stuck with her. Even so, he loved her when she was big, and then loved her obviously now that she's fit,
Yeah,
because
good
she's
for him.
fit.
Good
She
for
did
that
like
guy.
a whole
That's
weight
facts,
loss,
though.
and I was like, damn, like that's so cute.
But
like,
you want to know what's
she
crazy
really loves
though,
you.
about that is that I've seen videos on that too,
Mm-hmm.
but I've also seen like videos of like there's straight guys with like not so fit females, and then
Oh.
I've always seen like, and it sucks because like I feel like the female gets attacked more in that instance, because
In
like
what,
I be
in
se-
what sense though?
in the sense of like I see more like dudes be like no females be attacking more female. I feel like you see that more online than you do like
Females attacking females.
Yeah,
it's a
low-key.
sick world we
Murder.
live in.
no, because I saw it because she was
It's
like
so
I would see
annoying.
like some of her
Because
videos
women go
would be
more
like
for like social stuff,
facts.
What do you mean?
Like when girls bully girls, it's usually not I'm slapping you, punching you,
No, it's
pushing you to the ground,
It's
taking
like
your
I'm
shit.
emotionally.
Yeah, it's usually like
Yeah.
I'm making you. I'ma say you got an STD or some shit. Like I'm gonna humiliate you socially.
Mhm.
With guys, it's like I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I see.
Facts.
I've
Like
been
you
peeping
know,
that shit too though, but girls definitely do get down too.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, they do.
They do. And
But
they
I
get
feel
down
like
the
that's
worst
why
ways.
that's why it's a lot easier to see it when girls do it because social media. It's a lot easier to
Yeah.
put that there. With a
But
guy,
girl-
it's like, why am I gonna call this guy fat?
Yo, I could just beat his ass.
The biggest troll.
Dead ass though.
But nah, yeah.
But I was going back to finish that statement, right? I would see that, you know, she would make a lot of responsibility to people being like, oh, you don't deserve your husband. Your husband looks better than you. You know, your husband should be with me. I would see this. She would be replying all this, and I'm like, damn, that shit must suck because, like, you know, it kind of almost, like, forces you into a box of, like, either two boxes. Like, one of, like, taking these comments and feeling shitty about them, or just, like, not caring. You know what I mean? But I feel like that would be hard. You would see these constantly unless you want to deactivate all your comments.
You can never beat the internet, bro.
Yeah,
the internet's always going to
I feel like there's another choice. You could feel good about it.
Good about.
Because it's like, damn, yeah, all these people are envious and they're jealous that I'm with this guy and he loves me, but not them.
But yeah.
That's more power.
No, that is true what y'all talked about. Like, bodies change over time. Like,
oh, yeah. Going back to that, I was going to say something, but, like, I'll let you go. I feel like a lot of people, when you first meet somebody and you begin to have that interest, right, whether you want to date them or not, a lot of people aren't thinking, what's this person going to be like in 2 years? They're thinking, how do they look right now?
That's true.
You know what I mean? And, like, if they're not what I want right now, then... Because at the end of the day, you don't know what they're going to be like in 2 years.
That BBL ain't going to look
That's
BBL ain't going to look the same forever.
Yo.
Yeah. In 2 years, they could look better or they could look a lot worse.
True.
All I know is that right now, they look like this.
That's true.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you want to know, it's interesting you say that because, like, I seen a video recently, too. It's another TikTok. But it was like, this girl was like, oh, like, I got pregnancy nose. And that's, like, a real thing, right?
Pregnancy
what?
But their nose
Yeah.
changes when they get pregnant.
For
And
real?
I was like, I didn't know
Yeah,
that was
because
a
they're
thing.
sensitive to
I
smell.
didn't know
No,
that was a
it's
thing.
bigger.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay,
didn't know that
okay.
was a thing. That's
Yeah.
so interesting, right? I was like, what
I
the
thought that was crazy.
That's
Like,
funny.
I'm like, oh
I
my
didn't know
god,
that
no.
was
I'm like,
And it
I
goes
hope I look good when
And it
I'm
goes to show, 'cause,
pregnant.
like, I remember seeing, not a statistic, but I remember seeing, like, a video about talking about, like, oh yeah, I broke up with my girl when she got pregnant. Like, I could have
What?
seen. Yeah, like, I've seen videos on that. Like, I'm like, yo, this man was like,
That's not the kind of guy you want to get pregnant by.
oh God. Well, let's be real here, like.
Because your nose got big?
I mean,
What the fuck?
But pregnant women can also still like work out and stuff. I saw, which I'm
Yeah.
probably
Wait, you
gonna
can?
do.
Yeah, I
I feel like
Yeah.
that would be
To
dangerous.
an
It's actually-
extent.
Yeah, like
Once it gets
light,
towards
like
the
light.
end, though,
Yeah.
it's like just
Oh, shit.
walking.
Yeah, no, but I definitely want to be like really active when I'm pregnant, cause I don't know. A lot of people get like postpartum depression. Everyone does, and honestly, I'm really scared of that because I'm like, I have a lot of stuff how I feel
Because
like
you're
about myself
depressed?
now, about my body image. So it's like, oh my god, I can only
Imagine
imagine
that.
postpartum like depression.
Oh, so the postpartum depression is like due to how
Your
they
body
perceive
is.
themselves?
Mhm.
Oh, I always
But
thought
it's
it
also-
was hormones.
Also-
Yeah, it's also hormones.
It's like you don't got the
Uh-oh.
baby in you anymore. And even because there's a lot of women like when they give birth, I don't know exactly what it is, but like they hate their kid.
Yes.
Oh
Like, they
yeah,
feel like
some
it's
people
not
kill.
theirs.
They also blame the kid on.
That's
like, everything
crazy.
happening. But it's not
That's
like by
scary.
choice. It's because of.
Yeah,
postpartum
because that
depression.
hormone stuff.
I'm scared.
Bro, that sounds scary.
That's why
bro.
I'm like, oh my god, no.
Luckily, you guys don't have to go through
Yeah,
that.
thank God I don't.
Shout
gotta
out
get
to
that.
everyone
Shout
that
out-
gets pregnant.
shout out
Yo,
to
this lifetime,
exactly.
Yeah, shout out to any pregnant ladies. You know, have a good pregnancy. Healthy, I mean.
Pregnancy's dangerous, bro.
It is.
I guess I don't know. I guess I'm really scared of like getting fat.
Really?
Yes,
But
because
you-
I
you're
was
very
made,
fit,
yeah,
though.
but I was made fun of a lot by my family too at such a young age that shit
Facts.
just
That's very common in Hispanic households.
it's fucked up.
Not in just
It's
Hispanic
really
households, like mad households. I feel like
Oh, okay.
most people that come
Everybody.
from another place,
Just
bro,
True.
everyone makes fun of like fat people.
Yeah,
bro.
that's true.
That's a
Real shit.
fact, though.
That's
Like as a kid, like bro, if you
Yeah,
grow up
if you
chubby,
were fat,
always heard
you
about
got
it.
bullied for sure. If you were fat, if you were fat as a kid, you definitely
That
got
So
shit
you're
sucks.
telling me everyone at this table was fat as a kid?
Yes,
I was not
I
fat.
was.
Davey was not
you're like,
fat.
Oh wait, no,
you're
yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah.
one.
The thing about Davey was
So
like,
was Steven. He was always skinny his whole life. Yeah.
yeah, like there's a different. Like,
And also I
type of
had really
childhood
bad
that comes
acne.
with that. You know what
So
I
it
mean?
was. Don't worry.
Davey's like, yeah, I can't relate.
I can't.
I know you can't.
It
You were
was
the
never
bullier.
That's a fact. I was. Yeah.
Real talk. Shout out Davey.
Damn, bro, I was gonna
Yo.
say something. Oh yeah, the first script that I started writing, like when I first started writing scripts, was about. Well, it wasn't explicitly about it. It was between men's depression and. How do I phrase this? What's the
Weight
word?
loss.
Nah, about
There you go.
the disproportionate amount of black women that lose their lives when they give birth.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
it's high.
Yeah, so I was like putting those two in a way. It was basically about a guy and his daughter, and they lost a mother due to childbirth, and then that leads to his depression. And basically, like, you know, how they like help each other overcome it, because of course it affects her as well, because she grew up without her mother.
Yeah, that sounds like a good script.
I haven't finished writing it, but
Sounds
I've been told it's
crazy.
pretty good. I got the first few pages.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
It's cool.
Type shit.
But yeah, that's a real problem.
That's a real thing.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
that's why we're doing home birth.
That's not. That's
Is
scary,
it, is
bro.
it better?
Yeah, cause you gotta like you'll be in the comfort of your own home.
You know.
I want to like one day like in the future like after we have,
Aw.
after like we have our second, I want to do just like me and him, like no doctors or anything like that.
You could do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could not do that shit, bro.
I would
don't
be
like blood. I would
scared.
pass out.
Oh my
have
god!
to take
I
care
would
of
be
me and the
scared.
baby.
It's like,
Oh
how does
my
that
God.
even work?
Not
You
no
have to
more.
cut like the
What?
like I don't know.
I want. It's like
Wait, but does that cause
doesn't the
like
umbilical cord
does it
fall
help
off by
with
itself
like it hurting
after a
less,
certain amount
or
of
does it
time?
help?
Like it
with,
dries up?
Like
Shit, I don't know.
I guess why is doing it at home better?
because you're like comfortable. Because like I don't like the hospitals. Like
Okay.
it's like stressful and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I
There's
don't
so
like
many
needles and
factors
stuff
at the
like that.
hospital.
Yeah.
Like, what if this doctor just doesn't like black women?
Yeah, or like they always force you to have C-sections when you don't have to.
Really?
Yeah, because they're just like, oh, we just want to be done. Like, let's just give her a C-section and be
Oh
out.
hell no!
Yeah, that's how they do.
I thought it was just like they do a C-section on you because it's like
Sometimes, but
Absolutely
most
like de
necessary.
plano, like you can't.
yeah, sometimes, but there's ways that you don't have to have it. Like, if they just be patient and wait more time.
Oh,
but, you know.
because birth, like giving birth, can last like
Scary.
8 hours.
Days.
Days!
Days.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
no! That's so scary.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
I would want to do home birth too. I'm not gonna lie. Just
Okay.
do it in the comfort of your home. Shout out Jerry. I know he did it like, I think he did a home birth. I'm not
Oh,
sure
he
where.
did?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he did it him and his girl, and I'm not
Like
sure
just
who
him
else.
and his girl, or did they have the I don't know?
Midwife.
Yeah, the midwife.
I'm not sure, bro, but I seen pictures of him like of her in the pool or whatever. I think it's the
Like
pool. I
a
don't know.
little bathtub.
Yeah, but
pretty
that's
cool.
just pretty cool, bro. Shout out to Jerry.
It is cool. I couldn't do that.
Shout out to Jerry. I mean, I couldn't do that either.
Doing it
I
at
want
home.
that.
Shit.
I want that straight
It's
from
just
the
the
hospital.
blood, bro. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm utterly disgusted by blood.
What the? Heck?
Really?
Yeah.
You shouldn't
So
even
when
be
your
having.
baby comes out covered in blood, where you gonna be like, ew.
I feel like
Baby
you
pass
crazy, bro. Yo,
Can you imagine?
I probably would pass
It's
that.
a boy.
Like, that ass.
this is like covered in doo doo, blood.
Don't they also like remove the organs from the woman's body when through a C-section?
That's scary.
No, I
What
don't.
the
No,
fuck?
they don't. They
I
just
don't
take the
think
baby
so.
out and then just,
Wait.
you know.
No, because
How
I thought
deep
like
do
they
they
made
cut,
the
though?
incision,
Yeah, but like
move
right
the organs
here.
from the top, to the baby out.
It's
and
only
then
Let's just
like
take
here,
this out.
like
Let
right
me just
here,
move this
right?
over here.
Yeah, because they just gotta
Wait.
toss it back in and then it all realigns itself.
Realigns.
No, I don't.
No, I
No,
don't think
they
they do
just
that.
cut you
Huh.
up here.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't
And they
remember
take
who it
that.
was, but like somewhere,
Simple
probably on the
process.
internet, I heard a story of like some guy that his wife was getting a C-section and he was like behind the curtain, like on the other side with her, basically.
Oh my
But why
God.
would he look at them?
And then the doctor asked him like, "Hey, do you want to take a look?" And then he looked, and the fucking organs were like on the side. And he
Maybe they
passed
weren't
out from it.
organs. Maybe it was something. It had to be something
I think it was
else.
organs, man. I feel like you would know if you saw intestines.
But,
I'd cry.
Or is it something that they don't
that's
tell?
birth.
Maybe.
Yo.
Like the
What the
what's
fuck?
the needle that they put in your back?
Oh, the epidural.
But yeah, it's not just like a shot. It's like a needle that stays
Yeah.
in your back, and then you have to get it
I
removed.
thought it was just a shot.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's like this long needle that stays on your spine, and like if they don't
But you
do
have
it
the
right,
option though.
Yeah.
And if they don't do it right, I think it
But
like
you
fucks
s-
up your back, right?
Yeah, but you have to do it though if you have a C-section.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I just looked it up. In rare cases, the intestines may be temporarily lifted out for better visualization and space to operate, but not permanently. You know, they just put it back in. Literally, just toss it back in.
See, that's why I'm gonna do it at home.
But that's in some cases, though. It's probably
Yeah,
like
but
if
what
it's
if- what if
extreme.
I'm that
Well, that's because they're not able to give birth naturally. That's what.
Well,
they
yeah,
do
it's
that.
the C-section.
Yo, that scared me. What the
Well,
fuck?
I know for sure, and I better get a preemie baby. Because my mom was a
You
preemie.
said
I
a
was
creamy?
A preemie.
What is that?
My grandma was one too.
Really?
Is
Yeah.
that-
I was for preemie 1 month.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
What
my
the hell
God.
does that
How
mean?
much did you weigh?
Premature.
Like
What-
4
Oh.
pounds and 8
Yeah, what
ounces.
does it mean to be a
But that's
premature
because
baby,
there's
though?
2 of us.
Oh my, what the
Oh,
fuck?
what does it mean?
With you
Hold
two,
on,
so
hold on.
8 pounds in her stomach? Or-
Yeah.
Okay, obviously.
But yeah, bro, premature birth. A pregnancy is supposed to be 9 months.
Okay.
If it's less than that, it's a premature birth. I don't know if it's a certain amount less than that, or just like anything. But yeah,
Sometimes you can go longer than 9 months.
9
Yeah.
months?
Yeah.
That's
give
wild.
birth to a super baby.
On God.
Yo.
That fucking baby, bro. Crazy.
You don't eat your crust?
Nah, I don't like crust.
I was eating crust too.
I like
Really?
crust.
Crust is good.
Crust is
Only
good.
like Papa John's
Only
crust because you
between
dip it in the sauce.
True. I gotta make my pizza.
Stuffed crust
for
is
them.
fire.
Yo.
I make
for
good
real.
homemade pizza.
Okay.
That ass.
Base in the joint.
That's why he likes me.
Nah.
That's a talent.
Have you guys? How long have you guys been together?
It's about to be a year on
What?
February 19th.
Damn,
Oh,
bro. Time passes by so
That's
fast.
so-
It only felt like
so-
yesterday Chris was telling us about you on Fortnite.
Really?
It
He told
does.
us about her on Fortnite. Oh, he did tell us about it.
Yeah,
What did
and
you
I was
say?
I like this girl.
Ask them. Shit.
like, yeah, no, he was talking about
What
how
did he say?
If I remember correctly, he was like, "Yo, I met this girl. Like, she feels different."
This is where he gasses it up.
Oh, yeah, but
No, he
I
did
remember
say
him
that to me.
saying-
He did say that to me.
When
Those
he,
were the Fortnite lobbies.
he told us about when he went to your
Late
place
night.
for the first time, and he was like, she treated me like a king,
Oh.
bought me water, made me a dish,
She
all
paid
this
for
stuff.
she paid for all everything.
And I was like, that sounds like some real Southern hospitality.
no cap. I was like, damn, bro, fly shit.
And then he was like, yeah, she took me to a strip club. I ain't throw no money. I threw her money. And we
Yeah,
were like, oh, it
facts.
sounds like Chris.
He was like, she paid for the party.
It's funny that
She
they
paid-
say that shit when that was way after. That was way
Chris is like, I
after.
finally had the tip.
Yeah, but during that time, we had
I
another.
never said that. I never said that I threw her money. That shit is OD.
Nah, but it wasn't planned.
No,
It
was
wasn't
not
planned,
implied,
bro. Chris
It
was
wasn't
like,
planned, bro. You didn't spend a
please.
penny.
I did spend a penny, bro.
At the door fee?
No, bro, I had cash.
hey,
Her cash?
green bills only, blue bills. I mean,
But yeah, bro, I was asking to ask one of the juicy questions, I guess. Since you guys are damn near about to make a year, I assume you guys have probably talked about the future, because
Mhm.
that's how women are.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's mostly women that talk about the future.
He talks about that more.
Have you guys talked about marriage?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when you gonna marry me?
Someday.
You always
To
say
be
that.
determined.
Someday.
I feel you,
When it feels right.
She wanted us to ask, by the way.
Yes.
That's why I don't know
You
if you
don't have to
remember
say
during the
that.
call
I know.
Oh my God, girl code.
when she was like, "He's gonna say yes." I was like,
Yeah.
Okay. Also, would you eat ass?
No.
bro. You wouldn't eat.
No,
Yeah, I wouldn't eat
ass.
ass either.
What?
Why?
Love that person?
Bro,
What if your girl-
It all depends if I love.
What if
you.
your girl really wanted you to do it?
I mean,
What if it was like you guys have been together for years and she was like, you know, babe, it's been a while. I want to try something new. You know, what do you feel about this? Like, I really want to
Can
do
you
it.
please be my
Add a little spice.
please see my. Nah,
Yes, for Valentine's.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is always like I always say the same thing about this, bro. I'm not really like an ass eating kind of guy. Like I'm definitely like I like you feel me. I like ass, but I'm not an ass eater. You know, like
No cap.
like if we've been together long enough, she knows that like if I'm not, she should respect what I'm not comfortable with at the time.
But you say that
You know?
now,
Things change.
being that you
Bro,
haven't been with her
there's
that long.
nothing that's gonna change that respect boundary. There
Nah,
shouldn't be nothing.
At
she
that
should-
point, it's not even about respect.
what you mean? It's
What?
not.
What do you mean, baby?
Because that once you've
Well,
been with
also, like,
someone
her
that
pleasure,
long,
Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
feel disrespectful to talk about that stuff. Once
Yeah.
you're
Speak
with
up about
when
what
you're
you
with
want.
somebody for a long enough time, you just kind of want to please them.
No, I
No
agree.
cap.
I agree. But like, you shouldn't like, I guess, force yourself to do something to someone. You feel me?
It's not gonna feel forced, bro.
Shit, talk about it, bro.
Yeah, talk about it.
Talk
dude.
about
You're
it,
the
bro.
expert
Let us
in
know.
this.
Steven, have you eaten ass?
Yo.
Steven looked like an ass.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I cannot deny any request.
Yo.
He's funny.
That's
Don't
cool.
drag it. Stop dragging it. He has eaten ass. And there's nothing wrong with that. You guys are gonna get married. The fuck? Who
Yeah.
cares?
Nah, yeah,
What happens
facts.
if your girl wants to eat your ass?
That's a good
This is a good question for Davey. For Davey.
Really good
It's
question.
like that time that he said he'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Again,
remember that.
listen. It depends on how long we've been together
Exactly.
and how.
Oh, yeah.
What
But it's
is
the
it?
fact that you're willing.
Really?
It's
You
how,
go one
like-
night type of guy.
How badly does she want to do it? Because again, like I'm not really losing anything. I don't want her to, but if she really wants to, it's like
I
fuck
feel
it,
like
whatever.
you're gaining something though, because the male G spot's in your ass. So
She's not putting her tongue in my ass.
What?
Well, they have
Good.
douche. The
She
douche-
could, but I don't think that's how it works.
So you can.
That's what she does.
So,
It is? I thought it was just the outside.
What the hell are you
I eat ass.
I guess I don't.
huh?
What?
That's kind of weird. So what, you just like spread the hole and
What?
for real?
Why are you going into so much detail, bro?
Steven's like, you ain't know?
You're going in detail for detail.
ain't
You
know?
already do know.
I don't know, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Wow, bro.
I thought that was like the whole point of why they called it rimming, because it's just the outside.
Yeah.
What?
That's,
Is that not the same thing?
Right.
Eating
No.
ass and rimming?
that
Is
sounds like beginner
It's
level
not.
shit, I
That's,
guess.
that's part of it.
According to Steven.
You recording?
That's level one.
Wait, you said what? Steven said
There's
what?
levels to this shit.
I'm
you know
not
what I
a
mean?
pro. That's like I'm an expert.
Oh shit.
So, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm an amateur.
Semi-pro, actually.
But nah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, if you don't want to do something with your partner, you don't have to, bro. Real shit.
No cap.
No, of course you don't have to. But again, it's not going to feel like
It
that.
just changes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, sure. Like right now, it's like, fuck no, I'm not going to do that shit. Then it's going to be like, yeah, why not?
So what if you're on your honeymoon?
Babe,
You're in
please.
an exotic place.
Well, I mean, in a hypothetical
Do it while I watch the
situation,
sunset.
And hypothetically, on our honeymoon, which it would be hypothetically years from now, I don't know how I'm gonna be.
Exactly.
In
That's
my
what I'm
mind.
saying, bro.
So it's like, when you ask me, do I want to eat ass?
No.
I'm gonna say
No.
right
No.
now, right now.
No,
No.
that's
I'm
not what I
ready
asked.
for that.
I said, would you?
Oh,
Bro, I must really love you if I convert my ways to eating ass.
yeah, I feel like you would eat ass
But
off
how
the
do
rip.
you-
Not gonna lie.
Funny as hell.
You
But
told
you
her you
won't
love her
know
on the
if you
first
like
date.
it
Yeah.
until you try it.
Yo, what?
Wait. Okay, wait. Let's step back to this question, right? So
To the ass eating or the love?
what?
The love.
No, I was talking about like getting your ass eaten or me eating ass. Which one are we talking about?
You eating ass.
Yeah.
Me eating ass?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel
Oh
like-
yeah, I must really love you. Then I must for me to do that.
All right, but would you let the girl that you really love eat your ass?
She loved you so much, yeah.
Yeah, she must love me so much, but not to do that. bro.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say yes.
I would not
I'm gonna be
comfortable
honest,
with
bro. I don't think I could let the girl that I love eat my ass.
Why?
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
I would like look at her the same after.
Really?
Why?
Why?
I don't know, bro.
Real shit. I mean, look at Tiff right
It's
now.
just
Look at her
like-
response. Tiff would eat Steven.
I'm there.
I've done it. It's like, nah.
Oh my god.
Damn. I don't know, bro. It's just like
I think
You
you just
ate
have
my
to be
ass.
comfortable
Yeah.
with like your body.
Yo, so did you say guys who don't want their ass eaten are uncomfortable with their sexuality?
Yes.
Think so?
Yes.
Or their body. Like, you know, they're not.
But it's not your fault. It's just like masculinity and like the way society is. Like,
Yeah.
it's annoying.
It
goes like,
not like it. Like,
Can you pick me up?
You don't wanna-
Can you pick me up?
but you don't know that you don't like
Yo.
What's going on?
I'm talking. Have you ever seen that? I'm talking about
He's talking to himself.
I'm talking about me, yo.
He's talking to
I'm talking about me, yo.
No one.
Yeah, y'all never heard of that?
Heard of
When
No,
it's like,
bro.
So somebody gets on somebody's lap, they asked questions. He's like, can you like, and okay, so he's like, can you pick me up? He's like, can you pick me up and fuck me? And he's like a whole nother dude asking like a dude. Yeah. No? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not like it's like an IG live trolling. You know what I mean?
IG showing you those sus videos.
Oh man, that shit is funny as hell. Moral of the story is, I don't think we get our ass eaten.
So no ass eating for
No
you.
ass
I'm
eating.
assuming no ass eating for Davey.
I would let a girl eat my ass, but again,
What are you?
a girl that I probably don't really care that much about.
Damn.
Wow.
Cause again,
Wow.
bro,
But
like
not
if
the
I really
person-
do, I
I
wouldn't
can't
want to look
stare
at you
and see
again
pudding.
after.
But what if it's so good that you're like, damn,
I could
I
do
love
this.
this woman now?
She ate my ass. So yeah, why not?
I
She
don't
ate the
know.
forbidden fruit.
Davey walks in with a new pep in his step.
Yo,
Swinging my arms.
yo.
Today's a good day.
Got to try us.
But all right, let me ask y'all this: would you eat his ass?
If you ask me to, sure.
But he would have to ask you to. What if like 2 years from now you're like,
You have to ask.
Well, no, he would have
Let
to
me do
ask
it.
me because
Otherwise, she probably wouldn't.
For
do
my
Would you let her
50th
do it?
birthday, I want my ass eaten.
Honestly, bro, right now, no. Right now, no.
very different response to the other question.
Mm.
The other question was a
Well,
hard
that's
one.
I mean, if I'm being honest though, the other question was the same thing. Like right now is no.
Facts.
So shit.
I
You feel me?
think-
Because how crazy would it look if I wouldn't eat your ass, but I want you to eat mine? That shit sounds crazy. You
They're my
feel me?
turn.
Yeah, you heard. This is eat it and leave. Like what the fuck? That's fucked though. You feel me?
Nah, but that's very similar to how a lot of guys will get head, but they don't give head.
Yo.
Is ready to reciprocate?
I feel like though, like you have to be comfortable with your like sexuality, or like not just your sexuality, but like what would you say, like your experiences with sex. Like if you're like open to things, because if you're closed-minded to things, then you're gonna be like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
And then sex can be very how do I? I can't.
Repetitive?
Yeah, there you go. So it's like you have to constantly be changing things up.
I agree.
And some people are
Facts.
really
I agree.
open to change. Like
Foreplay.
they don't like care. Like they'll do
Yeah.
anything kind of thing. And other
Basically.
people are like, I don't want to do that
Facts.
because
I'm mad open.
Facts.
I remember you telling me you didn't want girls to ride you because you didn't want them to be dominant over you.
I remember that comment too.
That's a mindset.
That came from another thing.
They
though,
came out
like
of
a
your
story. It came from. Like,
I know
another
what story I think
A
you're talking
scary
Nah.
story.
Do you think it's a biased thought?
No. I mean, of course it's a biased thought, but it was not because of the dominant thing. That probably had like a hidden kind of thing under it. But the real reason was because the last time a girl did it to me, she didn't do it correctly. Like my shit,
Did
like
it hurt?
yeah, like she
Oh,
didn't do it.
that sounds painful as fuck.
I get that.
So that goes back to what she was saying, that it's like based on your prior experiences. How open you are to try new stuff.
I mean, I guess shit.
Well, I thought you were gonna tell the other story.
Which
Yeah.
story?
The Mr. Jury story.
Mr. Jury. Oh
You know
shit.
what story I'm talking about.
I think you're talking. Was it about the head thing?
Yeah.
When Jury gave you head?
Bro, where Jury at, bro?
The jury. So the jury story is pretty much. Let me know, like the girls right now, right? The girls right here sitting down, and the girls that may be listening. Shit. How would you feel if you're with a guy, right? And like, I guess like it gets hot and heavy to the point where you decide to give him like head, right? And what would you do if like he records the whole shit or takes pictures of it just as like insurance if you try to do him dirty, kind of thing?
The fuck?
that's messed up.
Yeah.
Slime ball
First of all,
behavior.
we'd have to be together for a long time. There's no way I'm gonna let you record me and take pictures if we just like, you know what I mean? If we're just fucking
Depends on
like,
the
what the fuck?
intent, you know?
That's some crazy
Yo.
shit.
We had some malicious intent.
Damn, I feel bad for saying that shit. My fault, jury. Jury out. It's like,
Yo.
nah.
Damn.
It's like, nah. It's like,
Shout out
nah.
to the boy, dog.
But
Shout out to
my
the boy.
fault, bro. I
That's
ain't mean
wrong.
to expose you. But shit, it is what it is. We keep it a buck on Just Don't Cap.
Damn.
But guys who do that, it's just weird. Like, you're fucking
That is
weird.
weird.
I'm
That's,
sorry.
that's
It
like
is
on
what
some
it is.
revenge
Some
type
guys be
shit.
trying to keep
Yeah.
like a collection.
Nah,
sometimes,
but
like,
let
it's
me keep it a
games
buck
or
though.
something.
It's just because of
Nah.
like
Don't say
their
that.
past,
That's so,
you feel
like,
me?
triggering.
It's because they got betrayed. Like someone did them dirty, so
But
now,
what the
like,
fuck does this person have to
feel
do
me?
with the people before?
Who did him dirty?
But that's the thing though, bro. People carry that trauma with them like their whole life.
Man,
Like,
you're
they
letting
have
people
trust
influence your
issues.
life.
Yeah.
Like,
Life
Shit,
is
bro.
mad like like men that hate female. You know,
'Cause
there's, like,
they're
a lot of
weak.
them.
Yeah, they
you're
are
one of
weak.
them.
That's what it is. You're letting people influence your
Mhm.
life. What? That's
Facts.
weakness.
Yep.
Facts.
Definitely.
We gotta break the cycles.
Yeah.
Real shit. I fuck with that.
No,
Break the
because
cycle.
you guys remember when I told you that my ex kept all the pictures he took of me? And
That's
he told me, and
He took
he admitted
pictures?
he admitted it to me like after we were broken up for like a long period of time.
Did you know that
And
he
he
took
said-
these pictures?
No, he.
Like it was consensual?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
consensual, but he still kept them. And he felt so guilty. He was like, "Yo," he was just like, "I kept all your
Beating
pictures
the shit
still."
to-
No, basically, that's what he told me, and I was
Nah,
like,
that's
"What the
gross,
fuck?
bro.
That's crazy."
That's gross.
Delete
And it was a
them shits.
long time, girl.
Damn.
And he was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to tell you." He was like, "But I deleted it now." I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." That's what I'm saying.
Miss
Like,
you, bro. Shit.
Mm.
This man was hoping something would come, something out of that. Something would come out of that.
Type shit.
but that kind of scares me though, because you never know what people could do with your shit.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Yo.
I mean,
that's what I'm like.
That's a fact.
That was always like a fear, but I'm
it's a
like,
decision you both made. So
I know, you're right.
it is what it is.
But he
Does it
hates
really
me,
matter
so
at
that's why
that
it's
point,
scary. True.
You know what I mean? Like this person's already seen you in that position. Like now they got a
Yeah,
picture.
the point where it matters is when they expose that
Yeah.
shit.
Now that's some crazy shit.
That's
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
That's what I thought she was alluding to. Like the shit that people have like from way, way back could just get brought up
Have any
now.
of you guys ever sent a dick pic?
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, no, that's so scary. You guys remember Angel? Angel?
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Angel.
You know what's funny? I low-key
He
want
sent
to
me a
interview.
picture of his
The
dick,
short one?
and then, no, the really really Mexican one that went out with Jennifer.
The one that hanged out with John.
The one that went
That's
out.
Angel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He
That's
sent me a
Angel we're
picture of
talking
his.
about.
Oh, who?
That's
The short
one.
Mexican.
Oh, he's short?
Taking
Yeah,
shots.
he's
Oh,
short.
but he was. I was like, why did he do that? And I just left him on red.
Hey,
and blocked
yo.
him.
What the fuck?
What if he sent it to the
Nah,
he knew what
He
was
wanted me
doing.
to
He
say
knew
like
what
I
he
don't know,
was
but I was
doing,
like,
dog.
that's gross.
Definitely
Like
caught a
first of
stray
all,
that day.
I never even gave you
Damn.
the impression I was into you. What happened?
Did you guys even talk?
No,
Hey, yo,
we were
that
just
boy
like
is a
friends,
menace.
like
Oh,
you're a
with
menace.
them, and I'm like,
Oh,
why are you
yeah.
like? I'm not that friend. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So-
People not send their pictures.
Let's just clarify, like, we're not on that type of time. We I'm assuming Jason, Davey, and myself, I don't know if you agree to this, if you sent a pic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we've all, like, sent it consensually.
Yes,
Like,
it
to
was
someone that
asked,
we were
yeah.
together.
No,
with
that's the only
together.
time.
No,
I was
send
asked for it, and I was
pictures.
like,
No,
alright,
no,
cool.
I feel like no guy can take a good dick.
Nah,
pic.
bro, I
They're
got all
awful.
creative. I was
I mean,
sending it from different
bad.
angles and shit.
Lighting.
Taking
and-
selfies.
Lighting it.
That shit
Lighting
was-
angle.
That shit was live, bro.
We don't want no
Yo,
feet
Jason, we
in
don't
the
even
picture.
I know, a lot of women want face now.
Oh yeah.
Gotta take a selfie.
I don't remember.
It's like, oh yeah, that's what you sending? I never got one.
How the fuck, like,
Or feet.
man, I'm
What
not
you
even
mean,
gonna-
bro?
I'm not even gonna elaborate on it. Cause I was like, yo, when I thought back to it, I'm like,
Insecure.
this is how I did, though. But like, I don't
Like
know.
this?
I got real creative. I wouldn't put my face in it.
What
bro.
you mean?
You know what I
I
mean?
remember
though?
these.
Cause I'm like,
Turn the flash
imagine
on.
doing like, I don't know, like putting your face on it too. Like, you just put your phone down all the way up here.
You gotta smile.
Like, why would you do that?
Yo, real shit though.
Or you'd be like, what? You go to your fucking bathroom mirror, your mirror be like, you just get butt ass naked. Like, I just can't. Like, I'm just thinking about this. Like, why would you put your face there? You know what I mean?
You gotta smile for the camera. You gotta do this.
That's even bolder, bro. That's just even bolder, bro. Taking it to the next level.
Take a regular flick with it, you know
Now you know, bro. Free game for a lame.
What?
what I'm saying? That's a rich chapter right there.
That's a charge, dog.
You know, bro, I'm glad you're here, Steven.
Yes, sir. It's
I'm
a
gonna
pleasure to
ask
be
y'all a question, both of y'all,
Go ahead.
since you're both in relationships. Do y'all want to, or would you want to have a threesome?
Yeah, looking at me, so I'm gonna
I'll
answer
let you go
first. Yeah.
Oh, I look both ways, but sure.
Yeah.
I'd say I prioritize my partner's decision and her happiness. So if
But would
they-
you want to have a threesome?
Oh, I'm open to anything. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like we haven't talked about it before, so. I'm
All right.
sure.
Would you want to
Yes.
have a
Yeah,
threesome
it's
with
all
another
ours.
guy or another girl?
No guys. Yeah.
I can't stand to see another phallus. No.
No.
I feel like it's a buzzkill. Like it would just turn me off if I see another dick in the equation.
I feel you on that.
My thing is, I just
No.
I'm not allowed. No.
And
man.
also too, I don't think you'd want to see.
Share.
Yeah, sure. Keep it at that.
It's
This
facts.
is like a
Because
private
you don't want to end up like sneaking.
But they would want another girl.
Yeah.
Like make that
Yeah,
make
keep it
sense.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys aren't allowed to answer this.
Damn. Why not?
Damn.
I'm still
I
gonna.
don't know, bro. That feels like it's crossing a certain boundary.
What?
Are you
What do
okay
you
with her
mean?
answering it?
Yeah, of course. We talked about it. I've
Oh.
told her that I don't want you guys.
No.
Well, what do you want? Or would you be down to do it with either or would you prefer to do it with another guy?
I'm down for either or. I'm
What about you?
open to a lot of things.
I think to either or two, but I don't know. It's just like, do I really want another girl? But I don't, like, in the sense of maybe like him being there, but not having to do anything to the girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you give that girl head?
Yeah.
Because at some point,
You have
know,
to. I mean, you're being open.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to like know the person and like before you can't give a stranger head.
Well, no, I feel like there has to be like STD checking, obviously, but definitely not someone I know.
yeah,
'Cause
facts, that would be weird.
No,
you're
exactly.
just hanging out, it's like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
no, I can't do that. That's weird. I'm like, no.
The
No.
thing about it though is when we've had this convo, like me and her, I've always said like, if it was like, I'm not gonna lie, I would say like, if you want to have it like with another like guy, then it's like at this point it's like I'm not the right person for
We
that.
not gonna be together.
No,
Yeah.
but I think you don't
Facts.
think that as human beings,
Had
like
this
you guys are
conversation with my
together,
ex.
or you know, for a long, long time, you're gonna be willing to, be willing to be open to new things.
There's certain
Eh,
things
not
you
that
just would
far,
not be.
bro.
Well, I mean, it
open
can
to,
happen
though.
once. It's only gonna
Nah,
happen.
I had the same conversation with my ex, and I told her the same shit. If you want to do that, we're not gonna be together.
Real shit though, and like that's just like respectfully, you know, because like
You can
you
do that
can't
when we
just
break
like
up, it's
limit
fine.
yourself for someone else. So like you just, at least that's how I see it, you know. Like if you really want to do this, then like I would tell her, like you can vouch for me. Like
Yeah.
if you want to do something, then you feel me, and I'm not comfortable with it, then I'm not the right person for you.
But like, it's just interesting because how guys are like, they don't want to do threesomes if it's with two girls. But then, how do you think the girls feel? Like, how do you
Mhm.
like?
I got an answer for that.
And also too, like, goes back to the question we asked before. Guys looking at porn. Right.
But
'Cause
this
it's
is-
like,
this
in a
is
way-
hitter. This is the nail on the head, right? I wouldn't want to do a threesome unless you were also down to do a threesome, right?
That's a fact.
But these are like my rules to it. You feel me? If like you're not down to follow the rules or like my conditions with it, then I'm obviously not the right person for you. You feel me?
Gotta set boundaries. You know.
Exactly.
Respect
That's
your
a
boundaries.
fact.
I had the same convo with my ex, and it was like, I see your point of view if you want to do it with a guy, because like, you know, if I want to do it with a girl, of course, from her point of view, it's kind of like, oh, it's not really
Yeah.
fair. You know, you want to do it with another girl. What if I want to do it with another guy? It's like, all right, cool. Well, we're not in the same direction, so that's off the table. We're not gonna do it.
That's a
It's
fact.
not gonna happen.
Because, you know, why would I disrespect you and me like that? Because at the end of the day, that's only going to cause, like, what? Like a conflict there? Let's be real. I personally, like, yeah, it's going to be off the table, off rip, unless we both, like, can agree to both
Yeah,
each
exactly.
other's,
If you agree, there's no problem.
Yeah, because I recently saw an Instagram story where it was like, this girl broke up with her boyfriend because they were in a threesome, and he came in her friend, and not
Oh, I
her.
saw that.
What the fuck? And that's why you don't do.
And what if you would have made it equal and came with both of them? Would she have to
Damn,
do
that'd
that?
be hard. to do.
No, but it's like,
Am I
but
wrong?
why would you come in her, like,
First. They'd be like,
in
why
the
did you
friend
do her
first?
Well, that's just messed up. You're right.
Hell
You
no.
gotta be equal
Damn,
opportunists.
what the
You know what I'm
hell?
saying?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, like, isn't that crazy though? Cause like, think about it, they both had to have agreed to do this.
Mhm.
You know
But
what I mean?
no,
Again, bro, you're doing it with a friend.
and
Why?
also circumstances too. Like, you're gonna be there. We're not gonna do anything like to the other
Fuck,
girl.
if it
You know
comes
what I
down
mean?
to it, but a friend, y'all can't be friends after that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So I would never do it with someone I
I don't
know.
know.
Facts.
Do you feel like there's no room to like differentiate, like just compartmentalize and keep that away.
No,
Like
that's
you
fucking
feel like
weird.
when you look at that person, you're always gonna remember that. Like there's no way to just like block that out.
All right, so assuming, right, I'm gonna put myself and Jason in the position. Let's say,
Like you tag team.
let's
with
say,
Jason, like-
yeah. Let's say me and Jason smash my girl, whoever it may be. Nah, that wouldn't happen.
Nah.
Cause he fucked my girl.
Facts.
Oh,
Even if we
So,
did it together, it's still like.
it's not like cool.
True.
You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And also, it's like, can you really be friends with someone you just fucked?
Nah, I
Yeah.
feel
In
like
general.
Like, think about it. How could I hang out with him and my girl? Like, for kind of like
Just
what
like
you're
this.
doing, bringing your girl around us and shit. How could I do that? And it's like,
Pretend like we didn't just have
Fuck.
sex.
pretend like pretend
Yeah.
like we didn't just
Pretend like that didn't just happen.
That is though.
I'm sure some people could, and a lot of people probably do. But
And it's
I
like-
But it's weird.
It's like
I don't know.
But it's like think
I
about
wouldn't
it
be okay
too.
with
Like
it.
a lot of dudes get into fights with other dudes that like fuck their girl. You know what I mean?
in the
So
past.
That's the
you
cut.
know what I mean? And think about like
Nah, bro, the cuckolds are the ones that like to watch their girl get fucked by another guy.
that's true.
But that's the act.
You think that's what?
Well, that's it. It's unfortunate.
But it's like think about it though. It's like what makes you think that let's just say you're friends and that happens, right? You don't think the other one's gonna have some type of like anger towards that little
Facts.
Yo, what
Like you
the
don't think
fuck?
that shit's not gonna
She
develop?
might-
That
she
shit
might
would
date-
develop.
So you wouldn't like someone fucking your girl?
You know what you're saying?
What the fuck do I
Throw
look
back
like?
to the
Fucking
other episode.
Sword fishing with another dude.
Nah, wow.
Sword
That's
fishing.
sword fishing, bro.
Sword fighting.
Sword fighting, yeah. Found the gold.
What?
Damn, but all right, bro. Let's get to some of these questions.
Alright.
And there's one question that I came up with, and I'm interested to see what you got to say. Who's the leader in the friend group?
I thought she
Leader
made
in
that
the
question.
friend
No,
Nah, I
but I know
can
the
do
answer.
Honestly, bro, when it comes to our friend group, like you're saying like me, you,
Between
and-
the three
Between
of
all
us.
three of us.
I would say that like we're all like individuals. I don't feel like there's a leader in our group.
I don't feel that either.
If I'm
but-
being dead ass honest, I don't think there's a leader. I think like if I'm like yo Jason, open the door for me. I feel like he's gonna look at me and be like, bro, what the fuck? Like why the fuck would I open the door for you?
Vice
You know what I mean?
versa between all three of us.
Who do
You know
you
what I mean?
think is the leader? Since you know that.
I feel like she know. I feel like I know what she's gonna say.
I
But,
feel
hey,
like him because he just gives off this like leader energy, and he's always like especially with the podcast, he's always like, you guys need to do this, you guys need to do that, and it's like it's just giving off leader energy. So I feel like it's him.
So
I think I can agree with you.
No,
Yeah.
yo,
honestly,
I'm
I would
trying-
have to disagree. Low
Well,
key.
I mean, and the yeah. Oh, okay.
Is the dragon of the mic?
Yeah.
Just try to pick it up. Yeah.
no, like when you're moving it, just pick it up and place
I got
it.
you.
Because
Like
then
interference.
the sound, it sounds like when you're dragging.
I got you. No, I was just gonna extend the question.
It's high as
A little bit.
But yeah,
I'm just gonna extend the question. Damn, I already forgot the question. You distracted me.
Oh shit.
Damn.
No,
But anyways, I think that we all know how to play our roles appropriately during
Facts.
certain times. Cause like if we're out with both of you, he's gonna take charge. Cause usually it's like he invited us, and we're coming along with you guys.
facts.
So he's gonna take the lead. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's the same thing for Davey and me. If y'all riding
When we
on-
went hiking, I took the lead because I invited them. It's like this is the thing that I'm doing.
Oh.
Facts. It's facts. And then we went to Montclair and all these places.
Montclair.
But I'm saying, like, I guess
You
who
don't
does
know?
most of the hanging out? Like, who plans
We went
hanging
to
out?
Montclair, bro.
I, don't know.
I feel like it's pretty
think
even
they,
between
like,
us.
they share.
Yeah.
Oh.
Facts.
And then every once in a while it'll get to a point where none of us want to ask, but eventually somebody asks.
Somebody always
Yeah.
asks, bro. They're like, who's a leader? Yeah, we don't really, I don't
Who's-
really look, it's not like I look up to either one of them like, oh my god, please, master, tell me what I'm gonna say.
Well, I don't
Fuck
think it
no.
means that. Like, I think leadership
Yeah, I
is
just
just,
think it meant
it's
that
just
too.
like making I don't know,
Complete
making sure
bullshit.
things are in order. Like, just
Yeah.
it, you know.
Oh no, like the way I
Some
view it, because I feel like
slavery
we're
shit.
males, so that's how we view it, low key, in the sense of like, oh, like, you can tell me what to do, and I'm just gonna fold
It's
like
just
that.
that masculinity.
I think we're all too
Yeah.
stubborn to do
Yeah.
some
Like,
shit
I'm
like
this
that.
bitch.
I think we're too stubborn for some shit like that, man.
Yo,
Like, I feel
this
like-
motherfucker is the most stubborn.
I feel
bro.
like if
This is
any
the
one of
most-
us
Why?
tried to like do the damn, what is it? Like the stereotypical shit you see on like the internet of like, oh, the leader of the friend group. I feel like the other two would be like, look at this bitch ass nigga. Like, what the fuck?
And that's the boss of who?
Like we'd probably walk the other way just to prove a point.
Nah, but on some real shit, like when you with some real friends, you always gonna like in a way miss them. Like after a few days, like you gonna crave hanging out with your homies.
Crave.
Like it's just true.
No, I don't.
No, I crave hanging out with both of them.
Saying,
That's the reason why I want
That's
to
what
talk to
he
both
a
of
few
them.
days or weeks will go by, you be like, yo, like where my homies at? Like like, let's kick it. You know?
No, that's why Chris would like call me too. Be like, yo, we haven't talked in a while. We haven't
Damn,
talked.
bro, that
like
nigga don't be calling me.
We were there.
Oh
We were
my
both
god.
there.
We were there.
Yeah, it's crazy because like it's like you get so caught up in everything. It's like sometimes you don't have those like deep talks as frequently. Like we would have them all the damn time, you know. Whenever we would all group up,
Yeah,
just
that
talk.
was fun.
Nah,
Yeah.
but,
But
I feel like
bad.
when everyone isn't as easily accessible, those talks are more meaningful.
Okay.
Yo, feel that.
Oh yeah, I said I felt bad because I stopped like joining after for a long period of time because I was just like so busy with a lot of shit. Where I
But
just
you
went,
gave a reason though, so
Facts.
it's fine. It's not like you just ghosted. You were like, I'm doing this.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You had goals. Just you kept pushing.
Yeah, cause you're right.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like we be texting. Sometimes
Yeah.
we just say bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yo,
mean?
word up.
At the end of the day, it's like it's cool. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
I wasn't gonna do it, but I am because she brought it up.
What?
I'm gonna talk about the whole editing thing and all that.
Oh, okay.
Cause me and Jason were talking about this yesterday, and we both, well, honestly, it was mostly me talking, but I feel like we both kind of agree. So, obviously, you know, the listeners, they don't know what's up.
Right.
But like the podcast, the way it goes, usually get the recording, right? It's on my laptop, put it on the hard drive for Chris. His camera, his SD card, so he got the thing, then he edits it, you know, syncs up the audio with the video, cuts whatever, you know, bleeps and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see it in the past couple episodes or whatnot.
Yeah.
But for a while, kind of like how she said, he would kind of be coming and be like, yo, you guys aren't doing enough. I'm doing this and I'm doing that.
Mm.
And me and Jason had this conversation, because you said this in my room, actually, was when you, like, brought it up to us in
In my
person.
room. In my room. What you said
I
was
said that
funny.
weird?
Revenge arc.
Nah, the way you said it was like you had the fucking nerve to say this shit in my room.
We're playing
You know?
Damn, I didn't think it came
What
out
do
like
you
that. But no, yeah, it was the first time that I invited you guys to my place.
Facts.
And you mentioned it in my room.
Yeah.
I guess I said it.
Yeah, now you said a good.
These niggas are emotional. But yeah, you brought it up in my room, and I didn't say anything because in my head I was like, "Oh damn, this would be pretty good to talk about on the pod." But I was also like, maybe I shouldn't do it publicly. But here's how I feel about it. I feel like you just do shit, and then after doing it, you complain that you're the only one that did it. So that's what I was telling Jason, because I was like, for example, editing the videos, I wanted us to do it together, like the first few, so that we would all know how to do it. That way, should anything happen, you know, let's say you get COVID or something and you can't do it, I could do it, or he could do it, or something happens with him, you know, vice versa. But you just did it.
Okay.
Like, you didn't tell anybody. It could have been as simple as like, yo guys, Friday or whatever, I'm free. I'm gonna go to Barnes and Nobles if you guys wanna link up and we can edit the thing together. But you didn't do that. You just did it. And then afterwards you were like, hey, I feel like I'm doing all this stuff and you guys aren't doing it. And it's like, bro, we didn't get the opportunity to do it because you just did it.
But
So-
also too, sorry, I feel like it could have maybe been vocalized on both sides. Like you guys could have also said, hey, like, and maybe it's my fault too because I didn't say anything because I low-key thought we were all gonna like be together while editing the video. So that way, because I'm like, I don't fucking know what to do.
Yeah, I
like
thought
this
that
is new
too.
to me. Like this is new
Nice.
to me. But I'm curious to know.
So-
But I could have said that too. I could have been like, hey, Chris, like, oh, like I thought we were gonna edit together. You know, so
This is where I guess I come in. So being able to like, I guess, what's the word for it? I guess like analyze myself. Like as a person, I'm very controlling. I'm a control freak. I like to have it my way. Like
That's a fact.
I'm very controlling.
Yo.
Very,
Also,
very
You
controlling.
can pick that up from just the way you text and call sometimes.
You know what I told him, bro?
It is what it
I
is,
used this
bro.
example when we were
Facts.
talking. I was like, Chris is the kind of manager to like do everything and then be like, yo, you guys aren't doing enough to his like the people that are working for him.
Yeah.
Like you're a micromanaging ass motherfucker, and then you'll come and be like, hey, why didn't you guys do it? And it's like,
I
you
would
did
say
it.
that
It's like,
I just I'm not much of a delegator. Like, cause for
You
that
just like
same
to do it.
reason is like it's because I like to have it my way. And you feel me? That is an issue, but I guess from my perspective also, I saw it as like no one like stepped up to the plate. Like no one mentioned it afterwards. No one really like talked about it. It was like, okay, if this wasn't gonna be done by no one, then I'm gonna take the reins and do it my way, kind of thing. And like I guess take initiative. Yeah, take initiative and just pretty much do it. Learn how to do it. Learn new ways to do it, and try to make it look clean. You feel me? Cause like just as equally as like the editing, we could talk about like creating thumbnails. Feel me? Creating thumbnails is free. You could do it on your computer, on your phone.
Canva.
So it's like the only
I
thing
love
y'all
Canva.
didn't have was the pictures, and that's where y'all could have like a say as to like, oh, but like we didn't have the hard drive that like I have or whatever. Which you feel me? I understand, but there was never any talk about like, yo, can I have the hard drive after this? You know? So that's where I guess my side of everything is, which is just like didn't really see much initiative to do it, so I just felt like I needed to be the one to do it. you
And
know?
I'm not gonna lie, I still have the video to edit, like, since I'm so busy with like studying stuff that, like I said, but I was planning on working on it this weekend.
Which one?
The one where it's all of us.
Yeah.
The ones that you guys did without me?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know, to be
Oh, I
honest.
think so. Yeah.
I don't remember which one's what.
Yeah, cause that was when we were smoking.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I have.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. no,
So,
I was
I'm gonna edit that
But
one.
I remember you saying that like, yo,
Oh,
you can't be doing that on the podcast like that. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You guys were lighting up on the podcast?
Yeah,
like a
bro.
rotation.
Yeah.
No, it was just me.
No, it was just me and
I
Ted.
mean,
was like, yo,
do we
why,
care?
man?
Nah, I
Whoa.
don't really care to
It
I mean, did
depends
you want
if
us
you
to
want to
edit
make
out?
money.
It just
Oh.
was the
I guess
fucking
you're
Makes it a
the
lot
behavior
easier without
after.
it.
No, yeah, you're right. I guess you're right. Damn.
I mean, it would only be a thing on like YouTube, but like you
Yeah,
guys
YouTube's
do
a
all
bitch
the
with
other
that.
stuff. So
Word up. Yeah.
Well, we also curse like crazy, and low key we've said some homophobic stuff.
And we said some shit that could definitely get us canceled. For
You
sure.
think so? I don't remember, but
I don't
Bro,
know,
we
bro.
could get
Because
canceled
I feel like
We could get canceled for John saying the F word, even though he identifies as a member of that
You think he would
community.
get backlash?
like that could come to us.
How?
the way you worded that was funny.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
a member of the
because
F
believe
word
it or not,
community.
Sometimes like they get the backlash too. We're talking about like I've seen like gay YouTubers.
Because it's like people aren't listening to the whole thing and saying, "Oh yeah, John is a member of LGBTQ." They're just listening to some guy said the F word, and it's like, "Oh, well, this guy is fucking homophobic, whatever."
Whole time.
Like they just take that part; they don't listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's internet politics shit, though.
Yo,
That's a fact.
that's cancel culture.
But yeah, I think that overall, like as a group, we gotta communicate better.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I fucking
Agree.
hate when y'all niggas be leaving this shit on red. Like, bro, I asked the same question so many times.
What do you
and I'm like,
mean?
oh my
I
god.
respond. I reply.
Eventually, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just leaving it.
See, I didn't even know that.
Okay.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know you hate being left on red.
Nah, it depends. If I ask a question, if I ask
said it
a
was
question
like
and it's
in a
left on
relationship.
red, then I'm like, bruh. But if I send a meme, it's like, I don't expect you to say something back, you know?
Right.
My bad, bro. I be at work when you be sending me memes. I'm like, I look at this shit for like half a second. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
Nah, that's just like, oh, here's some funny shit. We
Yeah.
share the laugh.
It's not. It's
And I
not
be feeling
JDC
bad.
business. You
'Cause
feel
I
me?
be-
But also with the schedule, too. We gotta get better with that. Because it's been, like, 2 weeks since we
Yeah.
It's not like 2 weeks.
That's what I was
Yeah.
telling him. I was like, oh my god, no, I have to.
Like,
come
we
back.
gotta, what is it? We gotta make it more,
Oh yeah, you want me to buy
More
those
transparent.
Like
Oh,
the
shit.
camera died.
Battery exhausted.
That's okay.
Oh, alright. Take a pause.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're almost done, so the last couple minutes will be audio only, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
But yeah, we got to be more transparent with the times that we're going to be available.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
More time.
Because I know like it might change week to week, but just let everyone know.
Agree
with
This
one-
is like from everybody. Like,
I
hey,
really-
you know, during
You
this
think
day,
like one
I'll be
weekday and then
available.
one weekend, like two times a
We can
week.
make it work, yeah.
Two
I mean, I
times a
don't know
week.
about 2 times. We can do like once, but like consistent,
Mhm.
if that's cool with
Once
everybody.
every week.
But yeah, let's end it off with the juicy question, I guess. And this could be for everyone. Shit, fuck it. Fuck the Chris episode. It's a JDC episode.
Damn. JDC feels.
Huh.
JDC
That's what I
field.
would've done.
We have a feel.
This one
there.
isn't juicy, but I never thought about this. How do you feel about how some New Jersey people intentionally change their accents to sound like they're from New York? You used the wrong there.
Because I've met a lot of people, like, if you go anywhere in New Jersey, honestly, just go to any place. I've been to Perth Amboy, I've been to Camden, I've been to everywhere.
Mr. New
And you
Jersey.
hear a lot of people talking that New York slang, knowing damn well these motherfuckers have never lived there in their life. And then some people that we grew up with to start talking in New York slang. I'm like, where the fuck did you live over
I
there?
didn't
Like,
know this was a thing.
Don't worry.
But we be saying,
When
hey,
did you start
yo.
living in
It's,
New York?
that's some real
yeah,
New York
where did we
shit.
start living here?
Hey, yo.
You know damn well you don't dress like that. But like,
But that just shows the influence that New York has, bro.
yeah, shout out to
Wait,
you.
but what do you mean, like?
Like they start talking like pot smoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Using like the slang and the lingo,
They be like, huh?
even if they're not from there. Some people.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would do that shit too.
Or it just
Yeah,
shows.
everybody want to fit in. They want to be cool.
Is it like that in Philadelphia too?
Yeah, people got their
Oh,
own
Pennsylvania. I
accent.
mean, my bad.
Yeah.
I associate the two.
People be
Well, I mean,
using.
Philly's
I feel like people be
Yeah.
using accents just to talk to each other.
Mm.
Like I feel like sometimes when I talk to people, I pick up on their accents.
Yo, I be doing the same shit too.
Yeah,
I be
we gotta
like
be
going
careful
on.
with that. Yeah, but I feel like people are just doing that to fit in, like in New Jersey with the New York accents.
Well, I feel like then you're
Or
just
like-
trying to be cool.
Or like people just like people saying "jit" like they
Yeah.
from Florida. You know? what
No,
I'm
that's
saying?
facts though.
This
And
is
they
a
be
good
calling
one.
like Air Force One's G Phasos. I'm like,
G
you not
Phasos?
from Chicago,
I
bro?
didn't even know.
You didn't know they called it that? Yeah, they call it G Phasos. That's what
Why?
people in Chicago call
Is it like some gangbang and shit? Or like, why do they
I
call
think
it?
I don't know. They just call them G Phasos. I don't remember why the fuck they call them
I wouldn't call them that.
that. Yeah, that's what they.
Anyways.
A lot of Brunswick heads would call it that. I'm like, you
I'm
motherfuckers
learning
are
about
not
G
from
Phasos
Chicago,
today.
bro.
This is a really good one. I didn't see this one here.
Yeah, you can say that.
What's a trauma you can say you've overcome or are trying to overcome? This one's really good. Did you come up with it, Jason?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
I guess like, sorry.
Mm.
I guess an insecurity that I overcame that I could say like 100%. I guess would be shit. I'm named too, bro, because both of these kind of were overcome together. Just I guess public speaking or speaking up in general.
Mm.
I feel like I overcame that, and I'd say overall like body insecurity, just like loving yourself, self-love, very important. I feel like I had a long period of time where I just wasn't really fucking with who I was, you know. So I feel like I overcame that fully.
I'm proud of that, bro. I'm proud that you said that.
I don't care what you're proud
So-
of.
Well, then fuck you. I take that shit back.
Good.
Damn. But
Turn these fucking shit.
but what if your girl smacked your ass?
She wouldn't smack my ass.
But what if
I
she
would
did?
smack his
Nah,
ass.
they will.
What the fuck?
Trust me, they always do.
Yo.
She'll catch you slacking.
You haven't like you hasn't been going up the stairs and you just do it
I
to
would
mess with him.
pants
I
close.
want to, but she's like, no.
What if you
He's
started
like,
crying?
"Don't do
He
it."
doesn't eat ass now at the moment.
What the fuck does eating ass have to do with not wanting to be fucking
Oh,
harassed?
you don't like
Hey yo.
She'll catch you slacking when you're asleep one day. Watch.
Just rubbing on your cheeks while you're sleeping. That's pretty scary to think about.
I'm saying that's scary. Yeah.
That's scary. What about shit? What about Chado? I guess not about the ass smacking shit,
Yeah, no.
but the insecurity shit.
Insecurity?
Something
Yeah,
you
like
overcome.
something you overcame,
Oh.
or that you're still fighting through.
I
Or
will
you're
laugh.
there.
I think it would definitely have to be the body insecurity thing
For sure.
and like self-image just in general, like just being more like I feel like a little bit more comfortable to just like I don't know, I guess sort of like what Chris said, like speaking in general, like in the public, and like actually putting myself out there and doing something like on my own, like, you know, trying to start like my business page and everything. Like for me, I felt that as a big step for me. Because I was like, wow, like,
yeah,
you know, it's scary. You know, people can judge you. And I'm like, fuck it, whatever.
Fuck it.
So yeah.
What about you, Jason?
Doing it. I feel like the only the insecurity that damn, y'all laughing already?
No.
Oh shit.
I forgot I had a ring and like I squeezed my knuckles together.
Fuck. I mean, the insecurity I guess you could say that I overcame was like getting a sense of like a style, because I used to buy clothes that, you know, I was like, damn, this looks nice, but I was like, I probably could only lose 5 pounds and I'll be able to fit into this, you know, and I was like, I'll be able to just do that. You know what I mean?
No.
Real talk. And then now that I'm able to fit into these clothes, I'm like, yo, like, this shit is tough. Like,
It
now
was
I'm
never
like,
the
No,
clothes,
that's deep,
bro.
Jason.
It was the confidence of the
Appreciate
man
that,
wearing
bro.
them.
Ooh.
Appreciate that, bro. Because now I'm like, yo, now I be rocking these fits that I never thought I would rock. You know what I mean? Especially because you got fly as fuck. And I'm like, damn, Chris got fly as fuck. Dave, you just, you know. Like, Dave, you're fly, but you're like, but you don't like, you know, you're not
You
doing,
don't
like,
put that shit on, is what you're saying.
no, he puts on like fly fits. Like, he'll be able to bag any bitch and anything. You know what I mean? Real talk. On God, Dave, he got it like that. At
We'll
least I think
see
so.
if he can do this at the strip club later.
He could bag a strip.
Oh,
He could
yeah,
probably bag
I forgot
another
we
strip.
Can you?
Yeah,
Bro,
let's go.
honestly,
I
I was
not
getting ready
sure.
to go home and go to sleep.
No.
Do you think you can make a stripper fall in love with you?
I wouldn't want to make a stripper fall in love with me.
Yo.
See, that's the thing, though. Why would he want to?
I don't think I have enough
fall
money
in
to
love
make a
with him
stripper
if
fall
he
in
did?
love with me.
That have high standards.
It is a high standard when you're around money all day, you know. What about you? What's an insecurity?
Probably
Overcome.
overcome. Probably like accepting of being alone, because like I've never really alone. Like whenever I'm at home, there's always someone home, and especially because I'm a twin, so like we're always together, like 24/7.
That makes sense.
So when we moved to LA, like that was the first time like I had my own room, and I kind of was like alone for the first time, and I kind of like learned to accept it more, because like I don't like to do stuff alone because I was always with someone. So yeah.
Damn.
That's hard.
That's crazy. Because, like, you know, knowing damn well, like, you know, I want to live on my own, but I think about it, I'm like, yo, I've been with my little brother, like, my whole life.
Bro, living on your own is sad.
Yeah.
You
remember
come
when we
home
had
to
that
no
talk with-
one.
Your house is silent.
What if you have a
No
dog?
love.
You weren't
Support
there
him.
when we met Kevin at what?
Smash Burger.
Yeah, Smasher. But he brought up a point, like, of, like, him being with his mom, right? And him saying that, oh, like, wherever I go, I want my mom to be there.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because he's like, you know, she's been there for him his whole life, so he, you know, he always wants her there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And basically, it was going along the lines that Davey was saying about coming home to nothing is like sad. So let's be real here, like, you know, that's very sad. I was, you know, dating a girl like that too, and she was telling me the same thing about being alone, you know, living alone, and
No food in
how
the
shitty it
fridge.
felt. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't feel like I'd feel like sad.
You say that
But
now,
I feel like
bro.
you like to be alone.
I do.
I like
was
to be
gonna say,
alone
I'm
too,
the same-
but you
the
got, we got the
same.
option.
He's on
It's
that
very
Batman
different
shit.
to be alone because you can't, and be alone because you have to. Cause it's like you could be alone in your room
But
all
not be
day,
alone
but you
in
got the
your-
option to. I could just walk out and talk with my mom or talk with my dad. You know. But when it's like, nah, there's nobody there. It's just you.
Yeah. I mean, you
Oh,
gotta
wait,
be
but
going around by yourself,
When you
too.
guys said alone, I just pictured it just me and Steve.
So that's not alone.
Yeah,
That's
you're
not
with
alone.
Steve.
I want to be alone. That's my husband.
with my husband. See, yeah, you just took all the work.
It's because she sees you guys as
we always with our
one.
family like 24/7, so we never like have alone time to ourselves.
You
She
ever
sees
beef
you
with
guys
your
as
family?
one, bro. That's why.
No, never.
They
My
ever beef
family
with
loves
you?
him.
No.
No.
I don't know.
Not that he's aware of.
I try not to get on anyone's like bad nerve like ever. Like I always try to bring out the positivity in every situation.
And my
So
family loves you.
yeah.
Did her dad like
I
try to
try.
press you early on?
They used to give me like warnings in the beginning, like respect everything.
My
It's
dad?
casual warnings, like
it's
Yeah,
because you touch my
also
daughter.
men
She's like,
shit.
I have not
Also
heard
men
about
shit.
this.
the stuff you hear like that from uncles
Yeah,
and
you
stuff
get
like
it.
that. Yeah, but that's stuff you gotta go through.
But no, I never heard that from any of these females' parents, bro. They wouldn't dare say that to me.
You've met their parents?
Yeah,
Most females' parents are
Yeah,
like that.
I'm just going off from what Jesus was saying. Like they wouldn't dare touch me. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Because he said he would never get checked at Amazon. He said they would get like checked before going into the building. He's like they wouldn't
pat
dare
down.
touch me.
There's no way.
I mean, they wouldn't touch us, but it was just like, you go through the metal detector, don't have your phone on.
According to you, you got checked.
He was gassing.
I like that.
Word. Yes.
Damn. But alright, going back to the question, since you want to go last, I'll go next.
Go.
I don't know. I feel like I've been pretty confident my whole life. I never really had insecurities. But one thing that I definitely improved on was public speaking. And low-key, I got my old job to thank for that. Because they just put you in front of 35 people, and it's like, nah, you got to go. You got to teach these people shit. It's like, oh, damn. But yeah, that would definitely get you better at it.
Yeah. I give you props for that. Doing that in front of all those people is definitely nerve-wracking. You have to compose
You just have to
yourself, collect your thoughts, and just do it. I feel like conquering social anxiety, the best way to do that, like you said, is just do it. Just literally mentally prepare yourself as much as you can and just go through with it. Don't think about it. Don't dread it. Like you just gotta do it.
The more you think about it, the harder it's going to be.
Exactly.
Because then you're going to think about the people looking at you. So you realize nobody really cares.
Exactly.
They're probably not even paying
But I
attention.
feel like
Yeah.
that's a skill, like because you have to.
Public
you need-
speaking?
Yeah, like you have to like talk to other people to work. You know what I mean? Like you need that.
Yeah.
There's no
You
other
have to
work
be able to
environment.
articulate
Even if
your
it's like
thoughts
you not
too.
dealing with customers directly, but like your work, like the people you work with, like you gotta talk to them.
But it's very different between, like, for example, being able to talk to your boss and being able to speak at a meeting to a group of people.
Yeah. Because you have to like speak with purpose. Like you have to, what are you doing? Are you
Well,
gonna
is
persuade?
it part
Are
of
you
your job? If it's
informing?
part of your job,
Like
you're gonna have to do it. Is what I'm trying to say. Like it's
Exactly.
a skill.
so
No,
yeah.
for sure.
And I feel like
They
if
look, he
you're-
taught us that in school. Public speaking, when you had to do
Yeah.
those
I
presentations.
hated,
Exactly.
no, that was
I
so
hated
bad.
that shit.
That's why
I
they,
would
that's
ace
why
those
they
Oh my
teach you.
God.
I'll go up there and talk my shit.
Bro, you can tell how nervous I was, bro. I would
No.
shake, bro.
You
Me
would
too.
shake.
My
I
lip-
would shake. If you would be like, why is he shaking
No,
so
it's
much?
true.
My lip would
I
quiver,
would shake and
bro.
get red, and I would
My
just-
lip would quiver
I would
while I
shake.
was
My
talking.
my leg would shake.
But like, I would just keep
No,
going. I would
but
just play it
listen,
off.
you're lucky because I read halfway through my speech and got so nervous and then I sat down.
Damn.
Aw.
Yes, it was so awkward, bro.
Full stop.
I hated it. I hated it so much.
Yeah.
But I met
So-
really nice people there.
What's your
Well,
trauma that you've overcome?
I feel like the trauma that
Be
I've
honest.
overcome, I'm okay, is accepting the fact that I'm living with a chronic condition for the rest of my life, and that you just gotta live with live with it and make your life what you want it to be, and not live confined to what
With the conditions
what
that
you
put
think what you think destiny is made for you. You know,
Mm.
if you think your path, you make your own path. I feel like you don't have to follow the path that is chosen for you. So I feel like even if you get put down in the most hardest way, and you get like a crazy ailment and everything looks like it's against your favor, you just gotta keep going forward. You know, you just gotta make hope for yourself, even if it feels bleak and it feels dark and it feels like you can't get out, bro. You just gotta keep making hope for yourself and make your own happiness, because happiness in life is what you make it. You can only be the only happiness in your life. So that's what I learned from my experience so far. And yeah, I just I try to be optimistic. Like if you live your life pessimistic, negative every day, like you're always gonna be down. That you're not gonna get out of the hole. So like you always gotta think positive, and you always gotta like you said.
What are you looking at
Like
me?
y'all are the biggest grinders I know. Y'all always on some new projects, like always pushing forward. So I
No.
respect all of y'all. Like, that's the only way. Like, in order to live your life happy, like you have to give yourself goals and ambitions. Like you have to keep yourself busy. That's the only way to stay happy.
For
Like
real.
and to live a long and prosperous life.
That's what my dad be telling me too. Crazy.
Bro, I live by that shit. I feel like you can't be happy, truly happy in life without like being sad throughout the whole experience. Like you always have, there's always has to be a struggle for you to truly appreciate like the good times, you know. And plus, the struggle is what leads to the happy moments. Cause like you said, you feel me? Those happy moments are just feelings, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Can't
they're
enjoy the
fleeting.
sun
You're not
without
supposed to
the
feel
rainy
happy all the
days.
time. You're supposed to like go through the rain so you can appreciate the sunny days.
Exactly.
No cap. Cause you know, low key when it's a hard day, I'm not gonna lie, you could look back on it and be like, yo, that shit was hard, but it's low key like a good story now.
Like
It's
You know,
hard, but
satisfaction.
damn, it's a
Yeah.
good thing I got to experience it.
You know what I mean? Cause like, I don't know about y'all, I'm pretty sure I can relate to this, but like, when you're working at something, like let's just like for me, I was working at my craft of becoming better in the trade that I'm in. You know what I mean? And I would get yelled at consistently by everyone. You know, everything. They'd be like, "Yo, you're not doing this right. Go pick up some trash,
The
bro."
naysayers.
No cap. They'd be like, "Yo, like go do that." You know what I mean? But that's because they was like, but they was like that was encouraging to me because I was like, now I know I have to get better than you and everybody else in a faster.
So that I can make you pick up
Timeline.
the trash.
Becoming
Oh, God.
efficient.
And that's when I was like, yo, I became good at what I do, and you know they pay me better now. And I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers it took like 4 years for them to learn this, and I learned it in one. You know what I mean? So it was like, you know, and they don't like that. A lot of older guys, they hate when younger guys know either just as much as them or more than them.
Because people are greedy
crazy.
and they never want anyone to be better than them.
No, yeah, like like with in my trade, right? You're like you have to like be almost like skilled with how you weld certain things.
But alright, I think this is a
Yeah.
good place to end it. Catch y'all next time.
Great place to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
great
follow
place
us on
to be.
Instagram. Check us out every Saturday.
Yeah.
What at 1?
Word. Have a good night or
One-
good morning
one-
whenever you hear
1
this.
PM.
You know?
Big JDC shit.